no one's watching like our beginning and like we're not doing new heights or anything.
True.
I don't really care about.
We can kind of fuck around at the start. We can say really offensive stuff.
Yeah.
Have you started yet?
Yeah, we're started.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You can say whatever thing offensive you want now.
All right. So, anyway, back to Israel. Now, welcome to another episode of ADP 420, the worst format for fantasy sports news, because we like to smoke a little bit of weed and talk a little bit about football. It is week 6, and we did not have a great week 5. Both of our teams lost. Mine lost their first game of the season. His lost their third game of the season. Not looking good in either of these camps, really. But
okay, tell me this though: if Chiefs were 3-2 going into next week and lost, would you still say that they're in a bad spot?
Losing to the Lions.
If we're 3-3 going into next week, are you saying we're in a bad spot?
No.
But at 2-4 going into next week, you're saying we're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think the difference between that one loss, so if you look at our schedule, like that's not that big of a difference. Granted, okay, now we can only lose. If we lose to the Lions, we can lose 4 more games and make the playoffs.
I'll say it gives you way less leeway after Rashid gets back. That's the problem.
Like it's one game. I think
it adds up.
No, I just think
it's less leeway.
I think it's one game. We're gonna have Rashid back. We're gonna be fine. Okay. I'm not worried about it. I think that yes, it sucks. And while the AFC's super weak right now. Like, look who's winning the divisions. Look who's making. Like, let's look at let's look at this real quick.
There's got to be a standings.
All sports. I guess I'll just try this. NFL. Week more. Player news, teams.
There's no standings. You might just have to just Google it.
There's no way there's not. I mean, I have ESPN up, but that's kind of crazy that there's no just like standings on NBC Sports. Okay, so let's look at it. This is by conference. This is AFC, right? Like, Chiefs are 10th at 2-3 with the Bengals, who aren't going to win more games than the Chiefs.
Wow, the Chiefs are as good as the Bengals.
The Patriots aren't going to win out more than the Chiefs going forward. I don't think the Broncos will either. I don't think the Chargers will either. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking at this in terms of like, let's look at division. So Bills making it, Pittsburgh easily winning the division this year. Colts and Jags, this is going to be interesting, obviously. Mm-hmm. Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs are all really close. So wild card teams here. What you got? Patriots if they keep it up. Mm-hmm. You got Bengals aren't making it. Ravens aren't making it. Browns aren't making it.
Whoever doesn't make it between the Jaguars and the Colts, and then second place in the AFC, which right now is the Broncos. If the season ended today, Chiefs missed the playoffs.
Yeah, but the season's not ending today.
Right. No, there's still an entire 2 months. And a lot of stuff can happen.
I'm not worried yet. 2-3.
Where do you get worried? Losing record going into the bye.
No. Once we hit 6 losses, if we're 3-6, I'm worried. Yeah, 3-6, I'm like, oh shit, like we're cooked.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole ADP 420 part.
Because when you look at the schedule here, Detroit. This is at home too, though, so I don't think Detroit is necessarily like, oh, we're definitely going to lose. I don't think that we win, but it is a winnable game. I don't think it's 100%. Like, we've seen the Lions every year since they've been the new hot shit have come in and dropped games. Mm-hmm. You know, and Arrowhead,
dropped the first game of the season.
Arrowhead is hard to win in.
What I think is funny is how the Chiefs are so babied that they had to put an asterisk next to the Chargers game.
You're so
they lost, but...
You're so dumb. But yeah, so because I think Detroit, if that's an L and we go in here 2-4, then we're 3-4, probably 4-4. Going into Buffalo, this is a big game.
That's the biggest one, I think.
Right, and then I think that with how Denver's been looking, I think we have a good chance to beat Denver even at home. But I would love to win this game. Obviously, I'd love to sweep the rest of it. Let's say
it gets real easy after the bye week.
Say we sweep. Yeah. Say we sweep the conference or the division, right? For the rest of we just end up winning out for the divisional games.
Yeah, you sweep except for the games that you lose.
So Washington, Buffalo is going to be hard. Denver, if we're taking that as a W. Colts at home by then. Who knows? If they keep looking how they're doing, but that's week 12. If they get a couple key injuries, JT goes down. Done. This is a W. This should be a W at home. Should be.
They're getting hurt. They're coming. They're dropping like flies.
Tennessee, that's an easy win. At home, Denver, Las Vegas, whatever. Like you said, yeah. Like if we're 2-4 and we drop 2 of these games, we're making the playoffs, I think. And if we that's dropping Buffalo and dropping Indy. If we drop 3 games, I still think we have a chance to make it. I think at 9-7, or sorry, it'd be 10-7.
10-7, yeah.
At 10-7, we're making the playoffs still. So I'm not worried yet. But then again, we've talked about it. When is there ever reason to really worry? Because oops, why'd I do that? I've been watching the best football of the past 10 years, and it's been my team.
I think one of the big problems that's really facing the Chiefs this season is how Life of a Showgirl is underperforming. And as a result, there's not going to be as much money in the Chiefs this year, so the refs aren't going to be fixing games for them. All of this is dependent on Taylor Swift's musical abilities. And it's been good for a minute, but...
Can we put a welcome note in here? Because I put, fantasy advice in there. So it's do we need to put something that's
I wish we knew how to make a ticker at the bottom.
Yeah, well, I could just do we got nothing but time.
Right, yeah.
So I could sit here and we could fuck around and figure out how to do a ticker. It's not like people are gonna...
No, that's fine. I kind of... Because we have there is a lot to talk about.
No, we got a lot of time.
Big fantasy news that's happened is Joe Flacco getting traded.
Yeah. So
it looks like Cleveland is committing to their rookie quarterbacks. Dylan Gabriel got a win.
We'll start with quarterback. Let's see big quarterback news.
A lot of this is going to be practice.
Jordan Love practicing in full, so that's good.
Looks like Mac Jones is going to get the start again.
Mac Jones, yeah. Brock Purdy did not practice. Geno Smith, not expecting to get benched week 6. Good for Geno fans, I guess. Kyler Murray will not practice on Wednesday. We'll see. So he might not play against the Colts. That's an easy Colts W. Lamar Jackson did not practice still, so it's still going to be Cooper Rush. Jake Browning. So yeah, Joe Flacco is the starting QB.
Yep. It's officially today, Joe Flacco starting. Does this move the needle for you on Jamar Chase, T. Higgins owners? Do you think that this is going to be able to pull people off of Chase Brown, or defenses off Chase Brown, or do you think that Bengals' offensive line is just so god awful?
I think their offensive line is awful, but I do think I think Joe Flacco is as weird as it is to say. Joe Flacco is an upgrade from Jake Browning. Old ass Joe Flacco.
Man, best of luck to him. The only AFC North team he hasn't played for is the Steelers.
I don't think that is interesting. I don't think though that it's going to move the needles for the Bengals. I get why they did it. Why you're not just going to sit there and let Jake Browning just be awful all year. But their season's over. They're not making playoffs.
I think so. I agree. I think Bengals they're so done.
They didn't look great with Joe in.
Yeah. They really need to do something about their offensive line. Start drafting.
They're both sides of the ball, honestly, are kind of.
Oh yeah, and their defense isn't great either. They overpaid the wrong players. They should have let Trey Hendrickson walk and T. Higgins and use that to build depth. But what are you gonna do? Cincinnati's not gonna be looking good for the next couple of years.
Dude, so Shedeur Sanders,
not
ready to name him QB2.
How many people are you
in the room? Who's left?
Yeah. Deshaun
Watson.
Deshaun Watson's number 2.
For real.
Man, why?
Bailey Zappi could be called up to be QB2 with Sanders. Is Shedeur Sanders just that bad?
Man, maybe.
That is crazy.
That's wild. Well,
And
I think
this is all same.
Well, I think Kevin Stefanski didn't want him, and they kind of just were kind of put in a position where they had to draft him.
This is your 18 for 25 for 221, 1-1. Like, I mean, that's not a. He had those 2 touchdowns, but
Finish that sentence after the stats. What is the first word that it says? Win. The first 4 words is win over the Chiefs. So.
Well, the first one after I stopped is N. I stopped on 1 interception. So
that's true. You're
next
right.
one would be
N.
The
The next 9 words.
Jags. That's as far as I'll go. That's as far as I'll go.
Jags.
Stop the sentence.
You're not even gonna finish Jaguars. You're stopping in the middle of the word Jag. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, see, that's a much more Chad. 318, 1-1, and 60. And see, he only had 54 and 2 touchdowns on 10 carries.
I think the biggest story that came from this one was Trevor Lawrence's last rushing touchdown, and I want to know what you think about Chris Jones on that play.
Oh, I'd have to go back and watch it again.
He's standing there allowing it to happen.
Oh, I think that's like a let him score type of situation. At the very end, yeah. That's the only thing I can think of is that they're gonna get in, so
so we have time left to get back down here and do something.
Yeah, because we were up by 4, they're going for the touchdown, but in my opinion, like I think you just try and stop them, right? Because we were up by 4, so I don't. It doesn't make sense to let them score. You just try and stop them, and if they get in, and they win the game. Like. But Hollywood Brown now, like we never should have been there anyways. That huge. Anyways, we'll get to it. There's a huge that missed PI call is huge, and we scored a touchdown immediately on the next play. Like that's a 14-point swing that like never should have happened. That should have been a penalty, and they probably would have drove down kept driving. How our defense was. I mean, they just had too many. There's too many penalties.
Looks like you've already switched over to running back. The big running back news is Omarion Hampton is going to IR for the next 4 weeks. Chargers running back room is a little bit wide open. Looks like they upgraded Kamani Vidal, but I have a feeling Hassan Haskins.
Raheem Miller Hines as well to the practice squad.
But I think
all re-signed and is now being called up permanently. Hassan Haskins, yep.
I think he's going to be the guy. I got him in our fantasy league. I am 0-5 in our fantasy league. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh shit. In our fantasy league, I'm the commissioner, and we play for something. We play for something every year, in addition to the pot. And
it's glasses this time?
No. I have to put these on.
Oh.
Put on the other thing.
You know, no one's watching, so I won't say it.
What?
Why are you wearing the champ chain?
So this is what we play for every year. It's the champ chain. Yeah. And I'm going to wear it on stream today. Because I am not winning it this year. I'm 0-5 in our league. I'm doing really bad. This is all because I decided to draft Joe Burrow in the 4th round. And I've been in recovery mode ever since. But yeah, I think it's kind of neat. It came in today. It's very cheap. It's like $40 on Amazon.
Can you look at our stream, by the way, and see how we look?
Why? Am I looking small?
No, I don't know.
I'm looking out of...
Well, no, this is me. I'm wondering if this is actually, like, affecting...
Good questions. Let's all watch our stream at the same time.
I can't watch it.
That's
why I'm asking you to. Because I'm signed in. I guess I could just change it.
ADP 420 official. 11 subscribers down.
Yeah.
We lost one. Very nice. I unsubbed. That's what it was.
Probably someone that was like saw our thing. Okay, no, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
That's not affecting us. It's just affecting my screen. So that's good. No, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. That's not. Okay. All right. We're good. I think it looks all right. But champ chain, fun, and doing fantasy, doing bad. Other news. Well, it looks like Tyrone Tracy's gonna play this week, but I think Cam Scatabo officially has that job, running back for the Giants.
look not so. Ugh, got it. Okay. All right.
All right. So, I'm thinking, where are we at? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Hassan Haskins. It says Tyrone Tracy here is looking like he'll play, but I don't know if that really matters to anybody. Cam Scatabo is the guy.
Yeah.
So, Joe Mixon making progress. He's still out indefinitely, so.
This is all just game news now. Saquon Barkley had general soreness, but expects to play.
He's gonna play. He had a limited.
Did not practice on Monday, or did not participate on Monday.
Yeah, apparently he was doing like some sort of meeting with Hurts and Brown and other members of the offense that day.
Sure. He's cooked.
He's cooked. It's over. The Madden curse is caught up. It's over.
Not a lot of news.
Dallas wide receivers not practicing.
CeeDee Lamb did not practice. Christian Watson limited, so he'll probably
start coming back.
Yeah.
Juwan Jennings not practicing. Ricky Pearsall not practicing. Pretty much most people that aren't practicing on a Wednesday wind up not suiting up.
We'll see. Amon-Ra didn't practice, but he'll probably.
If they start practicing on Thursday, then it's good news. But on Wednesday, it's kind of like especially if they're veterans.
Yeah. Who's playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the Eagles and the Giants.
Can I go by teams or no? No. But yeah, so it's fine. I was just gonna see if I could. Darius Slayton go out for week 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Odell Beckham Jr.
suspended for 6 games.
Yep, he was using PEDs.
But for who?
For himself, it was
For they he's like just having. I assume he has to like test just because he's like trying to get signed.
I think he's still in the NFLPA.
Yeah.
And so I think he still has to do certain things.
He has to test apparently, and and he failed his test. That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he signs with someone, they're gonna have to wait out a little bit before he can do anything.
All right. Well, what else? Tight ends, I guess.
The other big news in the football sphere was Mark Sanchez. Big story. It's still developing, but he's getting charged. He's got felony charges for all that. What was it? The security camera footage is out, and it's not looking good for Mark Sanchez.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting charged with. My dad sent me. I saw a meme that was like Mark Sanchez's first hearing, and it's all serious, and he's like crying and stuff, and it goes into like it's just a butt fumble meme, where it's just like, why would you think it was a good idea to run straight into your lineman's ass? Okay.
It's a crazy situation. But best of luck to the guy, you know.
Brenton Strange, IR.
The driver that was working. Yep. Brenton Strange. Didn't you pick him up this week? No, you picked up Tommy Tremble.
Yeah, Tommy Tremblay. Or Tremblay. I just think it's Tremblay, even though he didn't do anything.
Looks like Hunter Long
news at that point
is going to be the Jaguars tight end, I believe, for the time being.
I guess. Wide receiver, tight end, quarterback,
defense.
Anything else? Yeah. I guess
well, maybe not defense because we kind of just base that off of matchups.
Yeah. I'm not good enough to. Ravens signed C.J. Gardner-Johnson to the practice squad.
Okay. He wasn't doing great in
Texans,
Houston.
Yeah.
Nakobe Dean's doing all right, I think.
Matt Milano, week to week.
Justin Reed got concussed.
Oof.
Interesting. Unfortunate.
They still got him in it. Is that still his Chiefs?
Yep.
Oh, his uniform. He said, "Keep me in my Chiefs uniform."
I don't want to be in New Orleans. Keep me in the Chiefs one.
Yeah. Jordan Williams, Jermaine Johnson, Nakobe Dean will not be activated for week 5 against the Made, and that might have made the difference.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
All right. Now on to the last week. What happened last week? We're going to start with Thursday night football. It was San Francisco versus Los Angeles. Oh, before we continue, we both tied this week. We both went 5-9. We should correct that real quick.
We both went 5-9.
Yeah. 33.
I was getting there. Okay. No need to be rude. 32. And 9 is 36. Does that seem right?
We didn't get a lot right.
Down 3, yeah.
But we got enough right to make it. At least we didn't just get completely everything wrong this weekend.
Yeah.
This was the first game we got wrong. We said it was going to be Los Angeles, and it wound up being San Francisco. San Francisco's now 4-1, and they're 3-0 on the road. You know.
Yeah.
So Mac Jones is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Filling in.
I mean, it's just every time it just kind of feels like San Francisco. It doesn't matter who you put in there, really, on it to be, but it's just their system.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kyle Shanahan's just a really good coach.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that that kind of seems to be, I mean, nothing on Brock Purdy, but if Mac Jones is doing this, with
is Mac Jones just Brock Purdy with first round pedigree?
Yeah, I remember I did see someone on it was one of the NFL, I can't remember who it was, the guy's name, but that's what he said, that Mac Jones would be doing he said Mac Jones would be doing the same thing as Brock Purdy if Mac Jones was in San Francisco. This was when he was still with the Patriots. Mm-hmm. And they're all like, "Well, you're crazy, you're insane," Well,
rumor has it that Shanahan wanted Mac Jones, but they were forced into Trey Lance. They thought that's really where the money was at.
And they already got Purdy on that deal, so
you're kind of stuck with it.
Yeah,
now. Yeah,
you're there now.
Yeah,
I don't mind Purdy. It just seems that he's very injury prone.
Yeah,
and I'm sure there's probably an injury clause in there somewhere too in his contract, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I'd put one in there.
Yeah, but fantasy wise, obviously CMC had another great game for fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, average yardage, but all in receptions, 8 for 82 and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. He's essentially a wide receiver that gets rushing yards.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Kendrick Bourne, good game for him.
Very big game, came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no touchdown, but
a lot of people saw it coming. But, but still, very, very big game. The best of his career after being a Patriot for most of it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tongus.
Man, look at this: Demarcus Robinson and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Chiefs fan, how do you feel about those guys showing up here at San Francisco?
1 for 9.
Yeah, 1 for 9.
3 for 39, I guess. Yeah, D-Rob was LA for. Well, I get. He was Chiefs. Who was he before? We didn't draft him.
I want to say it was Baltimore. No, he's been around. Like, by the time he went to the Chiefs, that was like his 3rd or 4th team.
Yeah. I'm curious. Let's look.
He's been around for a minute.
No, we did. We did draft him.
Oh, I don't know.
Or either draft or undrafted, whatever it was.
Oh, I could have sworn that he...
Yeah, I thought he was somewhere else first, but then he went to Baltimore, yeah.
Oh, I could have sworn that there was another guy that they had that had been, he was a journeyman before he showed up and then did okay.
He's just always been kind of, and you know, it's always been the same 21, 22, 32, 45, and 48. You know, but not really fantasy.
Never relevant. Been a super relevant.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
No, I mean he's relevant to the team. On the Chiefs, he was. You know, he made some big.
Well,
catches.
He's a big locker room presence.
Yeah,
you know?
he made some big catches.
Warrior.
He made some big drops, but he made some big catches.
Yeah. Sky Moore got a rushing yard. Whoa! This is just the greatest hits of the Chiefs over the last 5-6 years. Goodness.
The San Francisco, we beat him twice, and like it must be because of DeMarcus Robinson and Sky Moore and
yeah, that had to be it. We got to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, it was Marquez Valdez-Scantling too. They're doing something right, or they're just getting all the guys for the playbook. You know, they're like tell us everything that Andy's doing over there. You know? But yeah, and then Kyron had a good game. Big reception night for him. 31, 33, something like that points. It was pretty nice. I didn't need it this week, my goodness. But it was still nice to have. I was thinking about before this game, I was like actually debating whether or not I wanted to try and trade Kyron. I still think I want JJ. And I think I could get JJ but I'd have to give up Kyron, and then probably I was thinking McConkey, or maybe I was hoping Pearsall would be back and healthy and getting a ton of targets so I could ship off Pearsall, or, you know, I don't know.
I think it's going to be tough for you to get JJ. The person in our league who has him is pretty committed to him.
But I think if I offered Kyron Williams, because she needs running back help.
Yeah.
I think if I offered Kyron Williams plus a wide receiver, like, then I think she would take it.
Trades are dangerous. I almost traded away Javonte Williams for Marion Hampton.
I think Sky would be like, yeah, take that trade. You know, like give up JJ for that. That's fine. It's Carson Wentz throwing to him. You know, and then when they get back, it's still you know, JJ McCarthy. You know, it's not like, you know.
I still think I don't know. I think
JJ's gonna get targets, but JJ, you know, like
I just think just the fact that she has had him every single year for like the last 4 years, really, you know, she seems to be a big fan of this guy. It's gonna be really tough to make her move on him.
It sucks.
The only player that I think is literally immovable in fantasy, like I think you could, but you would have to like give up the house for him, and even then she would still be like, I don't know if I want to do it. But I think Puka is the only person that nobody's gonna. I wouldn't. If I had Puka, he's untouchable.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm keeping. Are we doing keepers?
Yeah.
And see, the way we're doing keepers, though, kind of sucks. Well, not sucks, I guess. The last time we've talked about this, where it was the draft pick that you took him, or the draft round, you lose that pick -1, or +1, I guess.
Yeah.
Or no, -1 because 5. So if you drafted in the 5th, you'd lose a 4th round pick. If you draft him in the 4th, you lose a 3rd round, and then if you draft him in the 1st round, you can't keep him. So, you know, and I like that. And so, but it's nice because, you know, I drafted Ibuka.
Yeah.
And that would be my keeper.
Well, in that system, my keeper would be Williams. Javonte Williams. I got him in like the 7th round.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Yeah. But it's a little bit, I don't know if you could set it up on.
Well, that's a lot of effort, and I'm pretty lazy. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's something I'll look into, because right now the keepers in the NFL app is to just whatever round that they're going in that year, you lose that pick.
It's not even that. Remember, it was literally your keepers or your 1st round.
I thought that was because everybody kept their 1st round picks. You know, they just went on whoever their highest value.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was all 1st rounders.
Oh yeah, because I drafted Jalen Hurts. I kept Jalen Hurts, and it took a 1st round from me. Yeah.
It was just like this, and because I was pissed because I was 1st.
Wait, no, I didn't. I kept Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, JT, but he wasn't a 1st round.
No, he was like a 2nd or 3rd rounder, but it still took my 1st round pick. Yeah.
Well, I guess that would make sense. I don't know though. Who knows? But either way, it seemed like to me that it was. I just remember that I was 1st, and then so I ended up like being 12th. Or not 1st. I think I was like 3rd or 4th is what it was. I can't remember, but I ended up being last. No, I was. I think that's what it was. Is I was 12th. I was picking 12th this year.
No, you picked 1st this year.
Or 1st. Maybe I did. Maybe I did pick 12th last year. I have to go back and look.
You didn't pick for. You weren't early 2 years.
No, I know.
When we did keepers, because I
was early, but then it counted as the first round, the keepers, and then so I was late because it got back down to me at the.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were really worried because someone in our league dropped and they had CMC. So whoever was going to have CMC that year got a keeper plus the number 1 running back.
Oh, that's why we didn't do keepers last year.
Yeah.
We didn't do keepers coming into this year.
Well, this year it's because we added 2 people.
Yeah.
So we're up to 12 again.
But we did do keepers, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it. Yeah, it was because
otherwise we would lock those.
That's what happened. Someone did take CMC, but then CMC wasn't a big deal. If that would have happened this year, obviously it would have been a lot bigger deal.
Yeah.
Like that, you know.
That would have been a game changing thing.
Yeah.
And
but I mean, either way, I guess
in the other system.
It's not really game changing. Either way, if I kept Ibuka for my 5th and I got a pick first round, that's still big too, you know, because like Ibuka's going to be going probably.
He's going to be a first round pick.
Yeah. So.
I think of all the players that I wouldn't expect to be first round picks, Javonte Williams I think is a pretty good shot of winding up being a late first round pick next year. If he stays healthy, finishes over 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns, yeah, he's going to be a late first rounder.
Yeah. Agreed. But yeah, after on this, other than that, yeah, like I said, Puka obviously big game every game. Kyron Williams generally has pretty good games. Good game for Stafford. Good game for Mac Jones. Yeah, good fantasy game overall for probably what most people were starting.
It came down to it went into overtime. That's right.
Yeah.
This was a pretty decent game. One of the rough parts about being a stoner podhead is that I don't remember a lot of it.
Oh yeah.
I forget how these games went.
Yeah, this was. Oh yeah, Kyron went into the gut on 4th and 1. Oh, yeah. And they were at the 11, so they could have taken the field goal to tie it and give a chance to the defense, but they went for it because it was 4th and 1, which I don't think that's a bad call.
I don't think that's a bad call.
No,
I think it's risky, sure, in the circumstance, but I don't think it's a bad call.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a good call, but the actual play call was bad. They just had him run Kyron into the. They say right tackle, but I think it was inside the right tackle.
Yeah.
And he just got stuffed. Just stuffed.
Man.
Yeah. Going for it on 4th and 1, not a bad idea. The actual play call.
Yeah.
Bad play call.
He should have just, if it's 4th and 1, what you need to do is you need to just get everybody real close to the line, snap it, and then just have your quarterback take it, and then have everybody run behind your quarterback and push him forward. We do that.
Why doesn't everyone do it? Yeah.
We do that all the time.
Yeah. This was a big play too. Kyron fumbling at the 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He had a Kyron was having a game.
He was.
Yeah. But then that fumble.
Does that fumble cost them the game? Is that what?
I think if they tie there.
Well, scroll down a little bit.
No, that was it. Yeah. Fumble, punt, field goal to tie.
Yeah.
Rather than field goal there to tie, field goal to go ahead. But they're also probably not running the same 3 plays, because they got it at the 1 yard line. So they're probably not obviously running the same plays. They might not 3 and out here. They might drive down, end up being able to get a field goal. Is Diggs finally worth starting? Oof. I don't know.
I mean, he had a good game, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, New England in general had a good game.
Let's see. Yeah, they were against Buffalo. This was the game I actually could not watch this one.
You didn't watch this game?
I didn't. I couldn't.
I watched it.
What am I looking for?
But I was also
That's what I'm looking for. 10 for 146, long of 32. Most targets. I mean, yeah, it looks like.
Well, this is the first time he's done well this season, I think.
Well, it's between him and Hunter Henry. Basically, it looks. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson is but I just mean in terms of receiving core there, right? It sounds like it's probably. But Buffalo's defense is kind of bad. And who are they playing next week? Playing the Saints. Oh, well, yeah. It might be worth it to start him. I'd probably start him against the Saints.
Yeah, against the Saints?
Yeah, especially unless you have, like, depending on who you're starting him over. But I definitely think it's worth a flex, especially against the Saints.
Did New Orleans get their first win this week? Did that happen?
Yeah, that happened, yeah. Wow. That did happen.
Man, that's right. We didn't get that game there.
All right, let's see.
We got that right, actually. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. Minnesota at Cleveland. I had Minnesota.
I had Cleveland. I thought their defense was going to shut them down. I had it 23-17. It's not. I was pretty close.
Yeah.
I was pretty close.
Close. In one league, my wide receivers are JSN, AJ Brown, Cortland Sutton, and Diggs, and I'm wanting to move Kenneth Walker to get Judkins, but IDK which wide receiver to package with Walker. And if you can get rid of AJ Brown, honestly, I'm not just being an Eagles hater. Like the Eagles' pass offense just looks like it's kind of AJ Brown is going to get the number one cornerback on every team, and it looks like Devontae Smith is just good enough that he's going to be open, and it's probably going to go more through him than it is AJ Brown. That's kind of what it's been seeming like the last couple weeks at least. So
AJ Brown is just there to sync up their best corner.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And you're starting JSN. I would
keep JSN.
Well, yeah, I'm just if you're starting two wide receivers, that's the only thing. I'm probably not starting AJ Brown at this point, anyways.
Yeah, he's going to be riding your bench until he starts producing.
I would start Cortland Sutton over him, and I'd be fine flexing in Diggs in a flex spot, or if you're really feeling juicy, starting Diggs over Cortland Sutton. But I'd probably start Sutton over Diggs myself, and then probably flex Diggs out in my flex spot.
I agree. Everything that you said, yeah.
Kenneth Walker to get Judkins, I think that's fine too. Yeah, if you
just
can
straight up.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Kenneth Walker, if they know their shit, they might be like, he gets hurt a bit, and
he wants to package. He's trying to package it with him. Yeah, I would package Kenneth Walker with AJ Brown myself.
I think that would be your best.
But if you really, I don't know, if you want to sell high, then obviously Diggs would be the answer, because we don't know if Diggs is going to do the same thing for the rest of the year. It might have been matchup dependent, but I think Judkins, obviously, like, if you have a chance to get him, I'm not a Browns fan, so I refuse to start Browns players. So, but I think fantasy wise, Judkins is definitely worth the grab.
He wound up getting dropped in our league. He got auto drafted and dropped, and someone picked him up, and now they're doing just fine.
Yeah.
This game had Cam Akers went 1 for 1, 32 yards and a touchdown. That's pretty good for a running back throwing. I love seeing other people than just one stat line on the quarterback one.
Yeah, 1 for 1, 32.
That means that somebody else had to go in.
That is who do you throw that to? Jordan Mason?
There are
Addison?
2 receiving touchdowns. Oh, yeah. It was probably the Josh Oliver one.
Addison or Oliver, yeah.
I missed this one.
Tight end, yeah, probably.
This was the London game.
Yeah.
We're really pushing the Vikings on Europe for obvious reasons. We're really hoping that they'll spend money on the NFL, because the Vikings, that's Europe, right? That's all of Europe.
Yeah.
So, this is the London game, so it was 9 a.m. I missed this one. I heard that Jordan Addison gets a big game-winning touchdown on this one, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
This one,
12-yard game-winning touchdown pass with 25 seconds left.
Oof.
Fantasy wise,
they're losing at that point. They have to get that. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Carson Wentz not looking bad. A little game winning drive there. Fantasy, I'm still not starting him. I don't know. Touching him. Yeah, even if I'm streaming QBs, I'm probably still not touching him.
The only situation where I'm starting Carson Wentz is if I have Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
That just because that's who he's thrown to him. But even then, I'm still wary about starting him, because Wentz will he's a gunslinger. He's gonna throw. He's gonna have bad games. Looks like Dylan Gabriel had a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
Good for him.
192 touchdowns. But yeah, like we were saying, Quinshon Judkins gonna get a lot of carries probably most of the time. So definitely worth getting him if you can.
I miss the days of Dylan Sampson being the week 1 sleeper waiver wire pick.
Yeah. Njoku would have been a tight end. Obviously rookie quarterback, gonna most target is the big tight end.
Yep.
6 for 6, 7 a touchdown. Good game.
I picked up Isaiah Bond. I'm happy I dropped him. Did not have a big game.
Yeah. Half PPR flex. Flex 1, Brees Hall, Etienne, Sutton, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brian Thomas. I'm probably flexing.
Well, we gotta see who they're playing.
Yeah, true. Let's see. Jets are playing. Let's see. Jags are playing the Seahawks.
Jets are playing Denver.
Yeah, Jets are playing Denver. So that's Sutton. Yeah, Sutton's playing Denver. Etienne. Also, he's Jags, right? Yeah.
Jets defense has not been very good this year, even with Sauce Gardner. I think Sutton might not be a bad consideration there.
Yeah. Kicker rankings, I don't know. I'm still Boswell number. Who is winning kickers right now? Actually?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh.
Interception.
There it is on the right, kicking. Who do you think it is?
Joey Sly. 13. Long. Fantasy too. I guess I don't know if we're signed in on here. This is ESPN Fantasy though. We do our scoring differently. Where we do 5 points for 50 plus, 4 points for 40, 39, and then 3 for everything else.
One year I was really high whenever I was setting up the scoring for kickers, and I completely fucked it. And kickers were dropping 30, 40 point games.
Yeah.
It was a crazy kicker year, completely by accident. That was fun.
10 points for a field goal made or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
That's Spencer Schrader. He's out now, right? He's done for the season, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think so. Yep,
IR, yeah. I have Chase McLaughlin. Let's go.
Yeah, Chase, Matt Prater. I don't know. I'm not big on Harrison Butker still. I don't know. That's just me. He's just a Chiefs fan.
We reached for Brandon Aubrey in a lot of leagues. I don't know. He's 100% on field goals right now.
Yeah, I've been rocking with Cam Little. I figure you make 70 plus in preseason. Like, I'm just gonna rock with you for the year.
How is he on 50 plusers? He's 4 for 4.
Yeah,
Isn't he? No, that's
no, 3
Cole.
for 5.
He's
we 1 for 1 on 50 plus. 3 for 5, 40, 49.
Wait, who's made the most 50 plus?
I think it's Joey Sly. Well, it looks like it's tied. Missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kami Fairbairn and Joey Sly.
Yeah.
The Tennessee kicker.
So, what do you think about Kenneth Walker-Brown and Diggs for Judd and Pearsall? Kenneth Walker-Brown and Diggs for Judd and Pearsall. Pearsall's kind of, I don't know. I have Pearsall and just I think he's going to get the most targets, but he's also seems like if he gets injured more, it's just going to be like, oh dang, like, kind of a busted trade. But I do think getting Judkins is nice, and it might be, you're selling high on Diggs. Doesn't seem bad.
Would you rather have Stephon Diggs or Ricky Pearsall?
I don't think that you need to give 3 players to get Pearsall in there. I think you could probably go with Diggs and Kenneth Walker for Judkins and Pearsall, maybe. I don't know if you're selling high, but throwing AJ Brown in there, I don't think it's a bad idea. That they're definitely more likely to take it. And we were just talking about this. I don't know if you caught it. We were talking about just the fact that the Eagles are kind of, it seems like if the passing attack is going to go through Devontae instead.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. AJ's going to just sink up corners.
So I had to drop Fairbairn and picked up Boswell. Should I go for McLaughlin or Sly? Oh yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
If they're there, yeah, I'd get anybody. Boswell, it looks like
kickers can change leagues. They've been on. They were on bye, so it might be a little different because it was the first round of buys.
But I think
stats always look a little weird.
He's only made 4 field goals, or no, sorry, 6
out of 7.
Yeah,
they might have.
So they've only attempted 7. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for obviously high attempts, if you can get Joey Sly, I think that's your best bet because that's Tennessee, and the offense isn't.
Who's got the most extra points?
Extra points made. That's a good question too. Actually,
22. Yeah. Who's that? Oh, the Detroit.
Lions.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yep. Oh, what do? We do 1 for that. We're at 1 point in ours for extra
I
points?
think I actually increased it.
Did you to 2 or something?
Because there's so many more people missing it, even though a lot of them say 100% now. So
yeah,
probably need to bump that back down.
yeah, butt curve boo.
It might be 1. I think it's still 1 actually.
It's okay. We were talking about Vikings, Browns. Yeah, kind of.
Yep.
Okay.
One after that was Vegas and Indy. I had Indy. We both had Indy.
Yeah.
Actually.
This was the game. I'm glad. I thought this was where I was like, man, I just want to be cheeky and just say the Raiders. Just to be, And I was like, I'm feeling it, and I was like, no.
It did. I mean, I can see why this could be a little trap gamey, but Geno Smith is not playing his best football.
No.
And it does not look like it's getting much better. I was wrong about Jacoby Myers being like the guy.
I don't think that their offense is really. I mean,
it's just not. It
looks like they're getting Genty a lot more involved.
I feel like the Raiders are not too far from having a competitive team, but it's not this season, and it's probably not next season either. But you can see that they're starting to put some stuff together and kind of start piecing things be like, okay, this is something we can build around.
Yeah.
Man.
Whew.
Jamal Adams.
8 passes deflected.
Wow.
That's
knocked it out of there.
Yeah. 4 sacks, 5 QB hits.
How many were linemen? 1 was. Okay.
Yeah, 2 ends. So Blackman and Latu got the ends. 32 yard.
Are you feeling do the Chiefs play the Colts, right?
Yeah.
Are you worried about that at all?
We'll see.
Okay. Colts are looking really good this year.
Yeah, but I think we have a good enough defense to stand up to him. So it's just our offense is looking with Rice back. That's going to be the real answer to whether or not, like if Rice comes back and we're just like, finally seeming decent. I mean, we've been decent on offense without him. We just obviously that pick by Mahomes was awful. But
do you think that? How are you going to feel if Rice coming back doesn't really change anything?
Sad.
Okay. Well, right now, yes, if you had Jonathan Taylor, congratulations on your fantasy win this week. Genty is finally getting more involved, which was everybody's complaint for the last month. Last week he had a huge game. This week, pretty decent game. Do you still feel like you could move Genty for something better at this point? If you're a Genty owner, and you're just like, yeah, but this team does kind of suck a lot.
Yeah, you could probably. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I think you could definitely move Genty. Should you?
Because that's really what I'm asking.
No, yeah. I don't think so. I think not when he's starting to finally do stuff. If he's starting to get, that's a 12, 16 point game, 17 point game almost, not bad. Throw a touchdown in there, you're really happy,
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't know if he's gonna keep doing that. I'm not moving away from him yet.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, that's all person to person too, though. I think it is a good time to sell him. If you're trying to.
Yeah.
Now that he is starting to get more involved, people are more willing to. You're probably gonna be able to get a little bit more capital for him.
Very true.
Oh.
All right. Indy steamrolling, looking good. Daniel Jones showing why he was a top 10 pick, and Jonathan Taylor doing Jonathan Taylor things. Always been consistently a very good running back.
Yeah.
Unless he's hurt, but
yeah.
I don't think that's going to be much of an issue.
Yeah, looks like basically all the people you're probably already starting. I assume no one's starting Mitchell anymore. Yeah, starting Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, and Tyler Warren probably.
Josh Downs might be flexed in somewhere.
Yeah, that's a bye week flex or something, in my opinion. But hey.
Yeah, your Adunze was on bye this week, so you put in Josh Downs. Next one, New York and New Orleans.
Scored one. Said nope, had Taylor, but everyone on his team had a tud this week. Oof.
Oh.
Scored 155 on me. Rough. Because you said congrats on your victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Those are tough games.
Oh yeah, I saw some people have some really down weeks this week.
surprised me. I thought that the Saints were.
We both did. We both went Giants this game. I thought it was going to be a blowout. I said 32-17.
Yeah.
I thought Jackson Dart was going to come in and show everybody what's up.
What'd I say?
You said it was going to be 20-9.
Mm.
You thought Saints really weren't going to get it done.
Yeah. No, yeah. He had that huge pass to Shaheed, 87 yards.
Just so everybody knows, Taysom Hill's back, and Foster Moreau is getting snaps again. So if you're a Jawan Johnson owner, be ready to drop him.
You think so?
He's about to start dropping.
He only got 4 targets this game.
Yep. He might have 1 or 2 big games as the season goes on, but it looks like he's about to go back into his normal role.
Saints defense only 1 sack though. Man, Jackson Dart just didn't have a good game.
Yeah.
Only 5 QB hits, so I say only. Giants defense only had 1 on. Dang, yeah, 0 sacks, 1 QB hit. They did not touch him. That is crazy. Of all people, I've been talking so much shit about Spencer Rattler too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'll stand by it. I'll stand on that. I still don't think that he's.
I don't think he's the guy.
No.
I don't know if Shuck is the guy either.
I just don't think.
Saints
I think this
have a
is
lot of room, but
yeah. This was 2 bad teams playing each other, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, 225 and a touchdown. Everything else was defense. So, right?
Yep.
Or
Not bad.
was it kicking?
But it was just crazy that the Saints
kicking?
actually won a game.
Oh yeah, 4 field goals. And then
Kool-Aid McKinstry got a couple
2
interceptions.
Yeah, 1 touchdown. Yeah, Jordan Howden got a touchdown.
I'm assuming it's a special teams touchdown.
Yeah.
Devon Vele popping up.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he go
Bo's
perfect?
sleeper favorite, and he had 2 catches.
2 years? Was that 2 years ago? Or was that last year?
It was both.
Both. Yeah.
It was last year. I kept saying that he was gonna. This was Devon Vele breakout game. It just never happened.
Fumble return touchdown. Yeah.
Man, for a football podcast, we don't watch a lot of football.
Scatabo too. Well, I'm not rich, I can't afford it,
No, I can't afford it either, but I'm just like, I just realized that even the games that I do watch, eventually, sometimes I do kind of just, I have other things I need to do sometimes,
Yeah. Scatabo was a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
That is unfortunate.
Came back through pick, downs. Oof, yeah, not a good, is that just all 4th quarter? Yeah, not a good 4th quarter for the Giants there.
Mm-mm.
Not that they were, 14-19 going into it. But
Not the worst 4th quarter that happened this weekend. One team had a worse 4th quarter than this.
Huh.
Do you know who it was?
Uh-uh.
Okay, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
All right. Next was Dallas and New York.
Bullying.
Oh yeah, this was the stat line. The final score is a lot nicer than that game was.
Yeah.
Dallas.
This was a lot of
just beat the shit out of them.
4th quarter garbage time.
Mm-hmm. Which is great for me. I started Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
So that's kind of the benefit of having a receiver or quarterback on a bad team is that garbage time. They'll pull their foot up off the gas and you'll just get a whole bunch of points that way.
Yeah, I think we both said Cowboys though.
I said Jets. You said Dallas.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Breece Hall had a good game. If you're a Breece Hall owner, looks like who got the touchdown? Andrew Beck. Who? Garrett Wilson got a touchdown. So fine. I mean, gosh, it's been a while for Garrett Wilson owners. I think, right?
Yeah. I think that. So the Jets are the only team that haven't won a game now.
Yeah.
All of the undefeated teams are now defeated. All of the winless teams have gotten a win, except for the Jets. Do you think that they can get one this season? Do you think that they can pull off a win at some point, or do they have 0 turnovers? Their defense is just letting people do whatever they want.
Yeah, they're the first team to go 0-5 with 0 turnovers, right? Like in NFL history.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, that's my dog. Broncos, that's probably a loss. Panthers, they could win the Panthers game. That's at home. I think they could beat the Browns probably. By then Shador's starting, so who knows though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think they can definitely pull off a win.
Okay. They just haven't.
Yeah.
You know.
They just haven't.
They just haven't. But they could. It's not over in Jets land. I don't know if... I'm starting to wonder if it's... if Aaron Glenn, their new head coach, is... Because this is his first head coaching gig. You know, I remember getting him in NFL Street on PS2.
Yeah. And
now he is coaching the Jets, and as a cornerback, you'd think that they would have gotten maybe 1 or 2 interceptions by now. But, I don't know.
You think?
No, none this time.
No.
So, Cowboys just an absolute beatdown.
Yeah, good game for Dak, 4 touchdowns. Good game for Jake Ferguson.
Big game for Ryan Flournoy. I don't know how to say that. Flournoy?
Yeah.
He was the big guy this week because the Cowboys receiver room is kind of beat up right now. So we're kind of getting a little bit deeper into the depth chart. So, big fantasy pickup because it looked like a bunch of Cowboys wide receivers still were not practicing this week. So if you have him, feel free to start him. He might be the guy for a little bit until CD and the other guys get back. Breece Hall did lose a fumble at one point.
So are you worried about the Cowboys again?
No. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'll see how everything's looking. Because we're not playing them this week. But they did also tie. You know, I guess who was it? The Packers? Mm-hmm. It's not that intimidating.
Yeah.
You know? So,
oh, sorry. We can.
No, it's fine. I don't have much else to talk about. Mason Taylor getting a lot of receptions.
Yeah.
Big game. Good for him. Rookie tight ends. You know.
Breece Hall lost a fumble.
Yeah.
14 for 113.
Yeah.
How many did he catch? 4 for 42. Oh, good game.
But next game would be the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. There's no other game in between after the New York. All right. So we kind of dropped it. This still wasn't the worst fourth quarter that happened this weekend. I kind of did everything I could to jinx this team, and it's fine. I didn't want to go undefeated. Undefeated teams never win the Super Bowl. And I do kind of feel like we needed to lose a game. And, you know, kind of be like, okay, we need to readdress some things.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm not worried about this loss that much.
Yeah.
I do think that A.J. Brown he's just there to take away whoever their best cornerback is. And as soon as they figure out what we're doing, and they move the cornerback, he's just going to throw it to A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're going to, when that's going to happen or anything. I have a feeling that there's a slight chance that A.J. Brown could get traded.
I don't think A.J. Brown's going to get traded during the season. I think that most likely, I mean, he's still getting 8 targets, you know.
Yeah.
Goddard got 9, you know. It looks like they just can't catch the ball. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I just feel like most of the passes to A.J. Brown...
That's just really rich coming from a Chiefs fan, you know, that's all. But anyway, you were saying...
we just don't even look. Yeah. I just think, like we were saying, that it seems like a lot of, you know, his long... He had 13-yard reception was his long, you know...
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he's averaging probably, 8.6, so most of his catches were 6-7 yards, probably.
Something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not... Devontae Smith's going to be the one going over the top. That's kind of, it seems like A.J. Brown's getting covered. Like, basically, I don't know, maybe he lost a step or who knows. But
I think...
Seems like he's not getting open as much.
Well, I feel like we do still have a little bit of Super Bowl fatigue. And I feel like we have a bunch of players who probably don't really care anymore.
You pass it 38 times to 11 runs, which, I know that a lot of this was like, game time situation, but like this was just an ugly game. God, what a 17-3 going into the fourth. It is rough.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's okay. Like I said, I think we were just getting complacent. That 2-point conversion really did it. You know,
that was a ballsy.
That was
2-point
ballsy.
conversion.
I was,
yeah.
I respected that.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, if we get it or we don't, you know.
Yeah, this was just this play. Oof.
Yeah.
28, 10-yard penalty, 7-yard pass, incomplete, sacked. And then and then the punt, 3 play, 2 yards. Oh man, yeah. Then I do think that I think AJ Brown would have had that. I think AJ Brown catches that. Devontae Smith isn't there.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think if Devontae just sits and doesn't go for it.
Oh, I just remembered. One of the big things was this. There's a PI call that happened that wasn't called on Goddard. I think that play right down there.
This one, defensive pass interference, 18 yards enforced.
No, keep going. That one.
Oh, this one, deep right and Goddard. Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, their cornerback had him nice and grabbing on his shoulders and everything. Unfortunate, but it's also nice that to get that refs helping us out narrative out of the way.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing a good job of forcing that meme. You know, I got a bunch of burners on Reddit.
Yeah.
And I'll just get on there and be like, spread misinformation, you know.
Yeah, smart. I do too. I just go on there. I pretend to be an Eagles fan.
But no, I think it was a good fourth quarter by the Broncos. It was really what it was. And
yeah,
Eagles
the first 3 quarters was just boring football.
Yeah, that's not great football.
I mean, look, this is okay. Cool touchdown drive. I think this was a 52-yard pass. That big pass to Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. That was a good one.
And then just punt, end of half. You just sent it back to me. It's BTJ, Judd, and Pearsall for Walker, Brown, and JSN. Oh, he's just giving you. Oh, he's trying to get JSN. Oof.
That's tough. Because he's decent right now.
Yeah. I mean, but you're getting.
Are they just a big Seattle fan?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't think that's it's not. It doesn't sound like a bad trade, honestly, because you're. I mean, we can hold on. We'll look at that.
I think.
How many targets did he get?
Because really, at that point, it's BTJ and Pearsall for JSN. JSN's like second. He's a top 5 wide receiver in the league right now.
Oh, he only had only 6 targets. They didn't need it. Yeah, I get it. I'm not wanting to give up JSN either. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think Jacksonville's kind of on a hot streak. I definitely get not wanting to give JSN up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. I don't think it's a bad trade though if you didn't want or if you did want to, because I think you're upgrading on. I think Judkins is an upgrade over
Kenneth Walker.
And I think that honestly, if Pearsall's healthy, that is another thing too. That if Pearsall's not healthy, then it's like that. Then you're not winning the trade. Like that's just such a bad trade. But if Pearsall comes back healthy, he's getting those targets on the team aside from
he's
McCaffrey.
Doing what Kendrick Bourne did.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I definitely get not want to. I mean, I understand on both ends. You know.
That's a tough call.
Dak, Jacobs, JSN, Sutton, Pitts, Walker, and ETN. Yeah. So you'd be 12-man league, but half. Oh wow, half per carry.
Interesting.
Half point per carry. That changes things too. Then yeah, I mean Judkins
going to get way more carries than Kenneth Walker's going to. Yeah. If Kenneth Walker isn't completely healthy, which he isn't always, Charbonnet is going to be sharking a bunch from him.
How many carries did he get? He got like 30 something. Oh, let's just go to stats.
Yeah.
We'll just go to stats. We'll see who the rushing complete leaders. And we'll do carries. Judkins is already at 72.
And he hasn't even played a full season.
Yeah, with down a game.
Man, I kind of want to say...
Josh Jacobs at 80 at 4 games played as well, too, though. We have the bye week.
But he's not getting rid of... He's keeping Josh Jacobs. So, I mean, I kind of want to say smash, you know?
Yeah. But I get not wanting to give up JSN, though.
That is hard.
Yeah. But I guess
if BTJ does all right and Pearsall comes back healthy, it's a good trade.
Yeah.
You do all right. They get their guys, you get yours.
But I mean, not wanting to get like if we look at receiving, I mean, number 2 wide receiver right now. It's hard to give up.
Yeah.
Should I just overpay and give up Sutton and Walker for Judge straight up? So you're starting on your wide receivers. You'd be starting JSN and are you just a one wide receiver or I guess who's your other wide receiver? Like on your bench, that'd be the only problem if you're doing that. If you're starting 2 wide receivers,
he has Ricky Pearsall, but he's hurt.
No, he said he'd be getting Ricky.
He'd be getting. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Duh. Oh, if you do carries.
Diggs. You said Diggs, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And and AJ Brown. I guess I could just read the chat. That'd be up there too. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's a bad trade. I don't mind overpaying. I've been talking about trying to overpay for people too. I don't mind overpaying if if it's people on your bench and they're just bye week players. Like you're the problem I guess would be for you if you did that right now you're starting JSN and probably Diggs. If Diggs kind of falls off, he's older, he's had a lot of injuries, you're kind of, probably gasping for air for your wide receiver too. Mm-hmm. I think Sutton's a solid wide receiver too. Brown, I wouldn't mind starting Brown, I guess, if I had no other choice. I just don't know if I'd feel super comfortable starting as my wide receiver 2 right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the...
I would try and move Brown if you can, but they didn't even
if he would do it for Brown and Walker for Judge straight up, then I would try that instead. Or Diggs and Walker for Judge straight up.
Well, didn't he already try that? Then he got countered?
No, he was trying. He said Kenneth Walker... Brown and Diggs for Judd and Pearsall.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess true if he's not wanting.
I say he dropped both Brown and Sutton. Diggs off of that trade.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't want. I guess Brown and. Yeah, I guess if it seems like probably Judkins is the hanger mark for him, so you probably would have to overpay and give up Sutton. Because if he's not going to take that previous trade with Brown, Walker, and Diggs for Judd and Pearsall, he's not going to probably take either of those 2 players for just Judkins.
What if he...
If I had to guess, he probably wouldn't.
What if he just did JSN for Judge straight up and then tried to move those other players to fill that wide receiver hole?
I wouldn't want... I agree not wanting to give up...
JSN's tough. That's a tough one to have to give up.
Yeah. But I mean, that's you're giving up your wide receiver 1 for a quarterback for an RB1.
Yeah, RB1.
That's hard, especially when you don't have like another real stud on wide receiver.
True.
Yeah, because Sutton's what? Sutton's 11th. Yeah.
Stephon Diggs is right behind him, 12.
Yeah, that was almost all from last week.
True. Yes, and.
That's just yards too. If you're PPR, I mean, let's see, Sutton's 15th, Jason's 5th.
Man,
how do we do? Let's see, where's
Christian McCaffrey has 39 receptions.
Judkins.
Where's the next running back on that list?
That's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs, right? No, A-Chain.
A-Chain.
25.
I was seeing if I could find Judkins on here. I don't know off the top of my head how much receptions he gets.
He hasn't gotten that many, apparently.
Yeah. But...
He's a Nick Chubb type where you just turn around and hand him the ball and he just runs with it. You don't got to throw it to him or do anything fancy.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to give up. I think you're... Let me look back and see. So you're trying to replace Walker... Or Josh Jacobs, I guess. What's rushing right now? Josh Jacobs is doing pretty decent.
He's doing all right, I think, right? Oh, I'm not seeing it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, well, he's had the bye week, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. How many touchdowns has he had?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. That's an all right. Yeah, but he is coming off of a bye, so his numbers are going to be a little fucked.
Yeah.
Judkins is top 10.
No, he's averaging 66 yards a game. So, yeah, man, I think...
Who's got the longest so far this season?
Where's Walker at? Let's see if your half this is more important. Who's had what? Most touchdowns? Kenneth Walker has 68. Oh, longest.
Scroll back down. There's Charbonnet at 30.
Yeah.
So he's getting starting running back enough,
68, yeah, I think that's probably the two closest on. Well, I don't know, I'd have to look, but it looks like looking right now, it looks like Rico and Chuba are the two closest, but Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. Other than that, yeah, I feel like if I get someone better at RB2, I'll have a legit chance to win. No, yeah, I think you have a pretty good team. I just think it's hard. I think it's hard to give up Sutton because I just right now in terms of receiving, you don't have a great wide receiver too if Diggs does peter out, and that could be tomorrow or next week's problem. If Diggs does have a good week this week, it's just that's rough to try and give up Sutton. I think there, but I do. I think you're right. I mean, yeah, it's hard. That's a hard. That's honestly that's a kind of that's a hard. I think that they would take Sutton and Walker for Judkins unless they're crazy.
Really, really wanna. They're real big Seahawks fans.
Yeah, big Seahawks fan. I think you definitely get that. I just if he's not willing to do, let me try Brown and Walker straight for Judd. Yeah, he might. Yeah, maybe he's big on Pearsall. Maybe that was the hanger on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you also got to think too, depending on who he has on his team, he might be, if he's giving up an RB1, is Kenneth Walker and AJ Brown, is he really hurting on wide receivers? I guess, are you PPR at all? Because if you're not PPR, then I would say giving up if he's stuck on it. If you're just non PPR, I would say give up Sutton. I think that's fine if you're non-PPR.
Sutton has more touchdowns than JSN right now.
Yeah.
That matters in non-PPR.
True. But he has a lot less yards.
And I don't think... Well, Darnold was... His end zone target last week was AJ Barner.
So, if you're doing 10 points, so 100 every... 10 points every 100 yards. So that's 20 or... 16 less points on yards, and then receptions. Oh, if you're not, yeah, you're right. If it's not PPR, then receptions doesn't matter. Looks like Amon-Ra is leading the league.
In what?
Touchdowns.
Yeah.
Followed by Pickens. Wouldn't have expected that.
I got Roma Dunze, yay. So he's on bye. Who got the longest so far this year? It's like 77, Egbuka. No. Tutu. Yeah, that one game.
It is, but the QB and RB scoring is so weird. It's my second league. I do it with my buddies and his dad and his friends, so I do it to help him out. Gotcha. So yeah, I mean, if running backs are more
premium, it's a running back.
If it's a running back premium league, then I would say and if you have to give up Sutton and Walker for Judkins, and he's gonna do it, if he won't do. Diggs and Walker, Brown and Walker, if he counters back, just Sutton and Walker for Judkins. I don't think that's bad, especially if it's if running back scoring is at a higher rate. Because Judkins, yeah, he's gonna be. He started. Did he just start week 2? Is that?
I think it was week 3.
Let's game log. No, yeah.
Oh, yeah, week 2.
Week 2, yeah. And started at 10 carries, 18, 21, 23. Yeah, they're just ramping him up, too. So,
yeah.
I think if you're going to get him, you're going to have to do it now anyways. So.
Because they're not going to let him move later.
Yeah. Especially, I think Cleveland's going to be a team that's running a lot.
Yeah.
So they don't have a great quarterback situation. So Judkins going to be getting a lot of touches. So do you want to talk more about the Denver Philly game?
No, there wasn't a lot to cover.
No. Judkins had a long TD, took away by penalty last time. Oof, yikes. Yeah, so I mean, he has the talent, obviously, and Browns have a good offensive line, so, or for running at least. Which two should I start? Scatabo, Henry, Judkins, Rashad White. I guess if it's just if it's non PPR, I'm probably starting Judkins and Scatabo. If it's PPR, Rashad White probably has a little bit more of a
little bit of an advantage.
A little bit of advantage maybe over Scatabo, and then it'd be probably Judkins and Rashad White.
I don't know how Scatabo is going to look. That's tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, he got injured. Yeah.
And also Tyrone Tracy. I mean, I don't think Tyrone Tracy's really threatening him for the job, but I do think.
Oh, that's right. True. Tyrone Tracy's back. Yeah.
Yeah. I would, out of those ones, Judkins, easy, and who are the other ones?
Derrick Henry, Rashad White.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Rashad White if it's PPR. Man, we're benching Henry.
Yeah, you know? But I mean, it's the Ravens right now. They're
just so not good. It's just crazy to think that, you know. I wouldn't have benched Derrick Henry since his Titans days.
Well, it's just now where Derrick Henry's at, and I think in his career, he's not going to be like, you know, they're not going to hand it off to him 30 times, you know, because Lamar's injured.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just, I don't.
Yeah. I agree. It's just crazy to think
what
that.
What were his, where are they at?
I was here. I saw the fall of King Henry. I was there when it happened.
There. What's his stats in this game? Yeah, 15 carries. Yeah. I mean, that is a rough stat line for King Henry. Should I start DK over Judkins for flex? If you're PPR, yes. I don't think Judkins has been getting a lot of targets.
Pittsburgh's playing. Denzel Ward's going to be on DK this week.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I'm PPR, I always usually start unless I, you know,
a receiver over.
Yeah, I just start receivers. Yeah. Even though I don't know.
That's why. Well, I would start a running back for the same reason. They just get additional rushing yards on top of whatever receiving they're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know. Because sometimes some running backs get just as many receptions, and I don't mean like 10 or like Christian McCaffrey does, but I mean like still a lot of wide receivers will only have like 6 catches a game.
Yeah. True, but I mean DK's getting a lot of deep passes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I guess we can. We haven't passed that game yet, have we?
No. We are finishing up with Carolina and Miami. Rico Dowdle had a 200-yard game.
Carolina, Miami. That's right.
Big one. Panthers won, and the Miami Dolphins are now 1-4. They're out their star wide receiver, and Mike McDaniel still has his job.
Yeah.
So, now that we're already a month in, we're getting into October, and we're seeing which teams are shaping up. Who do you think is going to be the first coach to get got?
Well, I don't know. I think
losing to the Carolina Panthers is pretty rough.
That seems to be it.
That seems to be the thing. If he can survive this, that'll be very telling.
I think I need something to. Oh well. I think that most likely. Oh, my dogs. Mike McDaniel has a lot of excuses. Sorry, that's what I was going to take a long time to say. And that kind of like makes it easier for him, like to keep his job. Like, oh, Tua's concussed all the time. Oh, Tyreek's injured. Like maybe they get sick of the jokes. Maybe they get rid of him, but who knows? I think I don't know. It's at this point. Why would they fire him at this point? If they haven't yet.
Yeah,
that's how I kind of look at it. So first coach to lose their job, I don't know. Maybe none this year,
I think everybody's trying to work on culture. It would be. I think that Mike McDaniels is still probably the front runner since they're not doing well. But you're right. He does have a lot of. Well, are they excuses, or are they reasons? You know, for why he's not performing.
A little bit of both. I think that, I don't know. I'm not a big Tua believer myself. I think he has talent, but I mean, I think he probably needs to, sit down. But after, he had a good game though. I don't know. Every time I see him get hit, I worry that it's going to be like the last time he gets hit. You know? Like I just
like that was it. That was tank for Tua came and went. I do think that. Well, how do you feel?
They have a lot of talent on offense, and they put up 24 points. It's not bad.
As a Chiefs fan who has been with the Chiefs for a while, a couple of years, I think.
Fuck off.
They don't have great receivers. The receivers are fine, but they don't have great receivers. They haven't had great receivers since Tyreek. How do you feel seeing Miami misuse your baby like that?
Oh.
Do you miss Tyreek at all?
Tyreek's not my baby. No, I don't miss Tyreek, no.
Do you think that Miami could be fixed with just a new coaching staff? Or do you think that there's a lot more going on that needs to get improved on if they're losing to the Panthers like this?
Well, I mean, I don't think the Panthers have shown that they can perform.
I
think both of these teams are kind of the same. Both these teams have good offensive, have a lot of talent on offense. I think, Bryce Young has kind of shown flashes towards the end of last year, a little bit more this year. This was a game-winning drive, right here. So I mean,
they can be competitive, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're competitive. I think
the Dolphins allowing 200 rushing yards to a backup.
Yeah, that's insane. Rico Dowdle just had a crazy game, I guess. That's what I said. This is more Miami's defense, which I don't think that goes to your head coach,
When I said the Jonathan Taylor thing, and he was like, I still lost. I was like, man, he played against Rico Dowdle that way.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Rico Dowdle, that's a crazy game. And then also getting through receptions too, just to throw it on. If you're a PPR, here's 5 more points in the receiving game just to fuck with you.
Yeah. Bryson Tremaine. There's Brysons in the league now. We're getting old.
Yeah. They're gonna start.
Yeah, I think Panthers are
there's
just.
a Kool-Aid. I don't know what you're talking about Bryson.
Well,
Bryson's
that's
normal.
Kool-Aid's a nickname.
Still.
I do think that if you have, I think the Dolphins defense is pretty bad, and I think you can probably start in fantasy damn near any player against them, and you're probably going to be okay.
Yeah.
So, the Gate got a touchdown.
Yeah, the Gate got a touchdown. It's kind of sad Trimble didn't get more. Tremblay? I don't know. It looks like Tremblay to me,
I like Trimble because it sounds like trample or tumble.
Well, you're trembling. Tremble.
Trembling.
Is when you're shaking. Yeah. But, I started him. Did not go well.
No.
Well, I mean, I won my game. I didn't need it. My opponent scored like 90 points.
I lost in my main league by less than a point because of Patrick Mahomes. That toe tap right there at the end, that was the thing that just set it right just over. And I was like, man, fine. I needed him to throw an interception on that last Hail Mary, and he didn't. Instead, it got batted away. I'm going to change the rules to include batting away reduces points too.
You're done.
So,
Jalen Waddle had a good game though. Darren Waller had a good game again. Darren Waller has been.
That's 2 games in a row.
I think
he's been pretty fantasy relevant.
Yeah, I think he's worth the pickup.
Is he back? Is Darren Waller back?
I think it's just I think Darren Waller's back. I don't know why you wouldn't say so now. I mean, he's been good games. Coming out every game he's played. He's been playing good football, so that's kind of I think the big surprise for me coming out of the Dolphins being 1-4 is that Darren Waller has had
came out of retirement. He hasn't taken a snap in like 2 years. Comes out and it has 3 touchdowns on the season already.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns. His first game back coming out of retirement after getting stabbed in the back by Kelsey Plum. Absolutely demolished by Kelsey Plum. Sad, shouldn't have happened. Only 3 receptions, but 3 for 2 touchdowns, 5 for a touchdown and 78. Like, I don't know. I'm hot on Darren Waller. I'm definitely.
I want to see what his floor looks like. I want to see what it looks like when he doesn't have a good game.
I think the 2 touchdown games is floor, baby. No.
if his floor is like 2 catches and 30 yards, I'm like, that's still decent, you know. I'd still bench that. You know, it's not the best, but if he's breaking out for 2-1 touchdown games on the regular, I'm like, that's pretty decent.
Yeah. Miami defense, like you said, just bad.
Just not there.
8 QB hits, actually, though.
About the same on the other side, actually.
Yeah,
except tackle for losses were crazy on the Carolina defense.
Yeah, 3 sacks. 3 sacks. Actually more tackles, too. Whoops. Oh, there's big 98 yards. No touchdowns, though. No touchdowns. Okay.
Yep. Dolphins not looking great. Is this win a testament to Carolina coming back or Miami going down?
Oh, I think probably a little bit of both. I think Carolina's kind of finding themselves a little bit. Like, I think they're going to start being a little bit more competitive. And
speaking of teams that are experiencing ups and downs, next we have the Texans completely demolishing the Baltimore Ravens.
I think we both had the Texans, though, right? I think we both took the Texans.
We said... I said Baltimore, you said Houston.
Oh.
On the last game, I said Carolina, and you said Miami, and I wound up getting that right. So we both took Philly, which was a mistake, and then we said everything from before that. Yeah. So I took Baltimore. I don't recall my reasoning, and you said Houston. Yeah. So,
we'll get through it.
Is C.J. Stroud back? Now this guy was on my bench. I had Justin Fields.
I think Baltimore's defense is really beat up. So
okay. I think Baltimore in general is not a very good team right now. Are they the worst team in the league? No. But this is not a good game. And it's just the Ravens are just in such a shitty spot where Lamar's hurt, their defense is hurt, you know, people are going down, the coaching's getting, you know, what are they going to do with Cooper Rush, you know?
Yeah.
What are the chances that Baltimore, Lamar's not, when is he coming back? He's just a hamstring strain, so it's just a few weeks. I was going to say, what are the chances that the Ravens trade for a quarterback?
No. I don't think they need to.
Watch them trade for Joe Flacco. Bring him home.
News, sidelined at practice. Oh yeah, we already looked at that. Said that
he wasn't practicing.
Yeah, he's not He's not on IR though, so that's good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he's going to be back. Yeah. The Ravens are going to look a little bit different after that. I think they'll be looking a little bit better. But right now, bad team, very bad, not good.
Well, they're just also, even with Lamar there, they're still really injured.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a lot of
starters.
I mean, I think we can. How do you get to their injuries? You can't just look at.
It gives you updates.
Yeah, offensive tackle out, defensive tackle out, defensive tackle out.
Mm-hmm. Safety out, linebacker out. Yeah, their defense looking bad.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 CVs. We might just open the door because the dogs, I think, is gonna keep freaking out.
No,
the rest, everyone's gone now. I think they're gone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just check real quick.
Okay. I will talk about the Ravens and what I think is going to happen. Hot take: Ravens swap Lamar Jackson and Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I said it. They're like, we want the same insane contract situation, but we want none of the talent that comes with it.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
Yeah, we'll just leave the door open.
I worry.
Just let the dogs in. They just be chilling.
Hi.
So.
Hey, we got to make sure we keep them on stream.
Yeah. Get the shot callers.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, Ravens are beat up.
They're not in a good spot. I think the Ravens have a chance to bounce back, but with the way that the Steelers are doing, not so bad, and the Ravens, everybody else in that division is just not good. I think the Ravens could do something. They could, bounce back, but they could also just completely drop it the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So, not a fun time to be a Ravens fan, but things will get better. It's only up from here, really.
True.
Texans trying to get it right. do something with their season, make things
That's
right.
where I was going. I got it. Here we go.
But,
yeah. CJ Stroud had a obviously really good game. You said he was on your bench. How much did you put up?
He put up 29 points, 28 points, something like that. He only got 2 more points than Justin Fields. Justin Fields runs more. But I think one of my big mistakes this week was starting Woody Marks. Whoo!
I think that was probably...
Talk about a whiff. I think a lot of people
I'm
probably
sure
lost
a lot of people
for that.
did that, yeah.
That was rough, man.
Yeah, that lost you your game.
There were a couple of decisions that lost me my game. I could have won with CJ Stroud, and I could have won with Bill Merritt over...
You didn't start Bill? Wow.
No, I need to... He's that guy that's been riding my bench, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do with him.
Yeah, then you need to trade him if that's how you feel.
I was trying to trade him.
Yeah.
And no one's taking him because nobody trades in our league. Anyway, I think this is just a blowout by the Texans. Maybe this is the get right game, but they are 2-3, so they're not looking pretty.
I mean, yeah, this is no relevant. 12 points if you're flexing Flowers, you're happy, I guess.
These teams both came in 1-3.
Yeah.
So.
It looks like Nico Collins, 14 point game. 15.
Yeah, he got me a touchdown. That was nice. I was happy to see that notification.
Looks like Xavier Hutchinson, 2 touchdowns.
He was a huge deal last week. Or this week, yeah.
Woody Marks, 1 target, 0 yards, 0 receptions, 0 touchdowns. Can't believe you started that guy.
Yeah, me neither. I'm very disappointed in myself. But, sometimes that happens. I am 0-5, but you know who has the champ chain? Me. I have the champ chain.
Have you ever won?
No. I've been running this league for about 9 years, and no, I've never won a season.
But you are in possession of the champ chain.
I do own the champ chain.
You are in possession of the champ chain.
So this was the worst fourth quarter that happened this week.
Yeah.
The Titans got their first win.
Yeah, this was this was a Yakety Sax touchdown.
Yep. This was a crazy, unfortunate end for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Who were ahead. I don't like Jonathan Gannon as a coach.
Well, because it started with this.
Mm-hmm.
DeMercado with a 72-yard touchdown that he just gave away.
I'm not okay. So I've watched it.
There's no excuse.
Yes, I don't think it's that bad of a thing. I don't think it's not. So
just hold on to the football.
In the Super Bowl with the Patriots, okay, Corey Clement gets a catch, and as he's going across the goal line, he's being tackled. He's moving the ball around, and it's awarded a touchdown. And the hot mic on the ref, he says that just because the ball is moving doesn't mean he doesn't have possession.
Mm-hmm.
So, in regards to Amari DeMercado, who was going across the goal line and did that, at what point does he lose possession? The second it's not tucked? Like, is it right here that he loses? I don't know. See, I don't know. It's not like a Deshaun Jackson where his dumbass reaches behind himself and flicks it backwards.
He's dropping it before he goes. It's stupid.
He's dropping it as he's crossing the goal line.
That's dumb.
I think that this is one of the closer ones, but
it's just stupid.
I do think it is dumb that players do that.
It's just stupid. There's literally no reason for it. There's absolutely no reason to do it.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying that this one is a little bit less egregious of an act than an actual Deshaun Jackson looks.
Well, the holding it and just
flicking it backwards.
I think it's still. I think it's still bad. I think it's just as bad. But then then obviously coming back, the touchdown. Mm-hmm. Pollard got one. This Yakety Sax touchdown. Mm-hmm. And then the field goal giving up the field goal 153. Cam Ward got it at the 18. Too. Not even. That's a good punt.
Yeah.
Where they were at, yeah. Then just whew.
Oh, who did he get that 38-yarder?
Neal.
Go back up a little bit. Oh, Calvin Ridley. Okay.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yep. Unfortunate for the Cardinals. But I don't like Jonathan Gannon as a head coach. I'm not a big fan of what the Cardinals...
Oh, yeah, you're talking about someone who might get fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's, but they have a better record than a lot of teams.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kyler Murray probably doesn't have too much longer in Arizona, in my opinion, but...
I agree.
I think they're going to draft QB.
I was wrong about DeMarcado getting the start. It was Michael Carter. Michael Carter got a touchdown. I'm going to get it wrong sometimes on this podcast. Sorry, everybody.
It's the weed.
It's the weed, though. So, but Marvin Harrison had another nice game. That's nice. As far as fantasy for either of these teams, there's only like maybe 5 people that are really relevant. You know, are you if you have Cam Ward?
Yeah,
I'm not
most teams.
Yeah, really. Tony Pollard finally had a good game.
I'm still not starting Cam Ward unless I'm like streaming QBs and I like the matchup.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken this matchup with him.
No.
And he didn't have a great game as a result.
Didn't.
So.
No, yeah. 265 and like
He had more yards than Kyler Murray though.
Yeah. No touchdown either.
Rushing too. No, he had more. He got sacked a bunch. It looks like. Are those sacks or are those him? Is that him running and getting tackled?
Those are loss? Probably it's both. I assume. It's a long of 2. So.
Yeah. Well, then Kyler Murray still had more rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. So.
That's kneeling too.
Oh, true.
That's the kneels. When he took a knee. That's what you wanted to happen to Mahomes.
Man, I needed that. Either that, I would have liked that interception more. That's more.
I'm starting confidently. Mm-hmm. I'm starting Tony Pollard still because he's an RB1.
He's going to get volume, and volume just means opportunities. And all they need to do is just break off a big one. Yeah. You know.
Probably. I don't know. I'm probably not starting Carter still.
I would consider starting Carter. You know, DeMarcado I think is kind of going to be in the doghouse because he just costed Jonathan Gannon like what $100,000 or something. Oh, did he? $10,000. He got fined, for yelling at him on the sideline.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's yelled. Yeah, he got
dropping the pass or the touchdown.
Yeah. Jonathan Gannon got fined like $10,000 for that shit. I would be so mad at that guy. I'd be like, man, I'm just trying to do my job. Yeah. And here,
he's like, I'm mic'd up, coach. I
don't kill.
I don't know what he said. I'd have to watch it. That's funny. Marvin Harrison Jr. had a good game. I'm starting Marvin Harrison Jr.
He just got in his face and yelled at him. I think it was just a bad look for the league.
It's always a bad look for the league. Seattle and Tampa Bay. This is a good game.
This turned out to be this was a crazy game apparently.
And we had the boring. What did we have?
It was
the Eagles Broncos.
No, it was divisional rival. Was it the Raiders? No, it was. I remember it was a divisional rival of the Chiefs, and I remember saying that was why. Was it the Chargers game?
I think it was. Yeah, it was the Chargers game. Yeah, I think.
We had the Chargers game, so we didn't get this game, and that was unfortunate because this game was better. And it's crazy that we didn't get him here because Baker's still pretty big in Oklahoma. So,
let me see. Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, it would have been the Washington Chargers game. That was kind of it wasn't exactly a blowout, but it was pretty damn close. Yeah. Chargers just couldn't get it done.
Anyways, obviously, Ibuka, man, I think that's my draft highlight for sure is Baker Ibuka.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. That's a very good combination. I am jealous. I have a Dunze, and he's doing fine. I got a Dunze instead of Ibuka. I think that round, but I'm satisfied with that, but Igbuka is going to be Rookie of the Year, it looks like.
Yeah. 7 for 163 and a touchdown with the long of 57. So
he's going to be
6 for 100 and...
He's going to be a first-round pick next year.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to be a top 5 pick?
Which sucks because I think in any league, I still think Bajan's still the better pick, the keeper.
I think...
Unless we're keeping, unless I get a 4th round, I lose a 4th. But first-round pick, I'm taking Bajan over Ibuka, which it's crazy. Even it's just PPR,
What? It's talking to Rory. Sorry. I think Ibuka winds up 7th, 8th pick overall type thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's top 5, but we'll address sleepers at some point because I got to talk to the whole chat about that. Walker splitting carries with Charbonnet, doing exactly what I was talking about.
Yep.
If you can move Walker, try. But someone may be seeing what we're seeing already. Yeah. AJ Barner had a couple touchdowns. He's looking like one of the main threats for Sam Darnold. He's doing all of the things that I said that Elijah Arroyo was going to do.
He said he wants to keep it even with players. I don't know why, so IDK what to do. Oh, like he won't take it if you're giving him 2 players for 1.
He doesn't want to drop any bench players for him.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. 12-man redraft, half PPR, 2 flex, wide receiver, running back, tight end. Drake May, Bijan Robinson, Genty, Ibuka, Jason, Theo Johnson, Bill, Dowdle, bench, Fields, Tootin, Golden, CD, Jawan, available, Marks, Pacheco, Spears, Tracy, Dallas Bond, Trey Tucker, Bourne, Ingram, Jonu. Only really considering Marks or maybe Bourne.
I would consider Bourne more than Marks.
Yeah.
Marks I did not do great this last week, and it looks like Nick Chubb's going to be the guy for the foreseeable future till he goes down. That team is stacked. What's that record looking like?
Yeah.
I want to know what your record
in 12-man too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Bijan, Genty, and CD.
Yeah.
12-man.
Chubb injury prone? No. He says he's 3-2. Oof.
I mean,
That
he is, but then I thought he was going to be out. Like, wasn't he supposed to be like? He was barely practicing last week, wasn't he? That's why everybody was like high on Marks.
So I did trace to get here. Yeah, team looks good with Genty coming up too. I mean, obviously Ibuka was a late round draft, or I guess mid round, but.
Well, who's more injury prone? The entirety of the San Francisco wide receiver room or Nick Chubb?
The entirety of the San Francisco wide receiver room, it seems.
Yeah.
Traded Brock Bowers and Chase Brown to get Ibuka, Genty in week 3. Oof, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, especially now, Bowers, and Dunze and Pollard to get Bijan.
That's when everybody's getting rid of Ekbuka because they think that he's about to fall off.
Oh, because
Godwin's going to come
back. And yeah.
Man, what a team!
And Genty wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, you should be good. You should be good for the season. I don't know. How you feel about Matthew Golden right now?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably. I mean, if you're dropping anyone on the bench, that's who I'm dropping is Matthew Golden. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm not targeting Pacheco. I'm not probably looking at Spears or Tracy.
Yeah. Yeah, I would consider either Kendrick Bourne, just because of the lack of consistency out of the 49ers receiver, because they're always hurt. We spend a good chunk of the stream trying to figure out if Ricky Pearsall is even worth it.
But yeah, Chubb is injury prone as well.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so I mean, if dropping Golden for 1, I wouldn't mind. I don't, I want to drop. I guess that's probably. You were saying Jawan too, that you think Jawan Johnson's not really.
Yeah. So Foster Moreau and is taking snaps again, and what's his name's back.
He said he's a Packers fan and he thinks Golden's going to be good second half of the season. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to do a lot better next year. I think
Christian Watkins is practicing again, so there's that. Or is it Christian? What's his name? It's not Watkins. That's the defensive lineman. Kisses everybody. No, that's Christian Wilkins.
So last week I played Bourne, Dowdle, Fields, and DeMarcado off waiver pickups. Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, you're probably upset about that drop touchdown too.
Yeah.
Insane. I just don't understand how. Yeah.
Like I said, I think of all of the times that's happened, that's one of the times that's the worst. Just I've seen some pretty egregious, really bad ones, and that one's just I could see it argued either way.
Yeah. Watson a bum.
I agree, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to eat into some volume.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right about Rachaad White not doing a whole lot on the ground, despite those 2 touchdowns. He had less than 3 yards a carry.
Can't get rid of him fast enough.
But
trust me, as a Chiefs fan, I have the feeling about some of our wide receivers too. So,
That's who they're going to trade for.
That's generally tends to be what the Chiefs do. Yeah, as we'll get
him right before the trade deadline.
Yeah. No, yeah, Christian Watson. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Watson. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that feeling. But yeah, obviously Ibuka had a great game. Jason had a great game.
Huge game.
Cooper Kupp's still doing decent for like if you're flexing him. I mean, you'd like a touchdown in there, but 12 points not bad on PPR league, obviously.
Yeah.
Y'all got the refs, you'll be fine. Shit. I don't know.
Hey, and not us now.
Yeah. No, I mean it's been the Chiefs for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're not helping anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was still that big. That was a huge. I don't understand how they missed that pick play, but we haven't gotten to that game yet. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I said something about that to you.
But, yeah, that was a huge. I
said that was a pick.
Huge pick play. That should have gotten called. That should have got called, and then that was a huge swing. Like I said, we never should have been. We'll get there. Yeah.
We'll get there.
We never should have been there at the end of the game, anyway. So.
This one, not a whole lot to say. Lions came in here and just beat the shit out of the really bad Bengals team. Bengals.
Now they have Joe Flacco. You know,
I don't think that's going to do anything for the Bengals because now it's a 40-year-old running for his life instead of a 23-year-old.
Do you think? True. I think. Was that 14?
Damn, Chase Brown had 7 receptions. That's not bad for PPR.
9 QB hits, 2 sacks. Oof. Yeah, so he's getting hit, but only 2 sacks though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Flacco's definitely Flacco's 100% a upgrade, in my opinion. In anyways, you know, obviously he's not going to be. I don't know. I guess he can.
I think
a little bit, but
having veteran presence there is going to help that team because I think most of them are like 25 or younger.
I still don't think they're making. So they're still not getting wild card spot though. Yeah.
I think the Bengals are cooked for the season. I think Burrow going down completely changes that team in such a negative way.
Chase Brown fantasy relevant with Joe Cool coming to town. He's Mr. Checkdown.
Man, I just said Chase Brown just got 7 receptions on how many targets? 8. That's pretty good.
Yeah, there's the problem being, you know, him not doing anything with his carries and their offensive line just is, you know, but it definitely becomes, I think, flex worthy in a PPR league.
Yeah.
With because I think he'll continue to get targets, you know, especially like you said with Joe Flacco coming in. So. But yeah, Amon-Ra, you know, no touchdown, but still 18 points. Good game. Yeah. Sam Laporta.
Pretty much just start your Lions. If you have a Lion on your fantasy team, plug them into your starters. There's no reason to not start your Lions right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still not.
I think Jameson Williams is probably the one Lion that I'm like, maybe you should wait a little bit.
I'm still not flexing someone. Unless I'm in like a really deep league, I'm not like flexing Tesla or anything myself. Yeah. I mean, he still continues to get, I mean, what that's his like.
But that's what he does is he'll have like one catch.
I mean,
you know, for a touchdown.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's been getting touchdowns. Yeah. Oh no, he's
the
not the first
one touchdown in the first week of the season. Yeah. And then kind of did nothing. Yeah. That's why I say don't worry about your preseason darlings. They're gonna disappear during the regular season.
But yeah, and then bad night for Jahmyr Gibbs. But. Yeah.
I mean, if that's what a bad night looks like, that's not too terrible. He's still, he got a receiving touchdown that makes up for it. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So it's 9, 10, 11, 19 points. So yeah, that's not a bad night actually. But comparatively, you know, David. Oh, here you go, David Montgomery touchdown pass.
Yeah, he got a passing. Who was it? Christian McCaffrey did that once, where he got one of each. He had a receiving touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown one week.
To right for 3 yards.
Nice.
It's a direct snap. Look at him go.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool whenever teams do football stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, just to finish that, sorry. I agree, yeah. If you have any Lions players you have still, obviously like the big 5.
Yeah.
You're starting every week. You'd be dumb not to.
Until something happens.
I mean, Jamar Chase, great game for him.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
But it looks like it mostly came in garbage time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 21 point.
It looks like
quarter,
it entirely came.
It was all in garbage time. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Another one of those games where the
second
final score is a lot
second
nicer
string
than
defense is in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that continues to happen, then
This is the game we got instead of the exciting, really cool Buccaneers game. We got this kind of a snooze fest. Washington. I mean, it was tied going into halftime, but the second half, it was just like it felt like once Washington started getting away, that was it.
Yeah. Chargers continue the slide.
Mm-hmm. So I predicted the Houston slide last year. How are you feeling about the Chargers slide? How long is this going to last?
Like I said, I think I said it last week that I think I could see them losing. Did I have them losing this week or did I have them
winning?
So.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they're going to lose next week.
I think the big one from this one was
they're playing Miami. Yeah, they're not losing next week.
Omarion Hampton going on IR. This is the second running back out of the Chargers that's going away. Do we think that it looks like fantasy-wise it might be Hassan Haskins going to be getting the start over Kamani Vidal? So some stuff there for deeper leagues. But I don't know. It's just you just don't stay healthy in Los Angeles.
Yep.
You know?
Hate to see it.
I'm surprised that their receivers are as healthy as they are, you know? Because not a single one of them has gone down. And, did you start Ladd McConkey this week?
I did not.
Most people didn't.
Yeah.
And he finally got a touchdown.
Yeah, 5 for 39 and a touchdown. I mean,
it's not great, but it shows that there's
points.
some signs of life there. It looks like finally Quentin Johnston has come down to earth a little bit. So.
Well, I mean, he's still got, or Keenan Allen got all the targets this game.
Yeah. Quentin Johnston, famous for dropping the ball 100% on the day. Really good. No, seriously, 4 for 4. That's pretty, even though it's not a whole lot of targets, he's known for dropping that motherfucker. So.
And you said, did you start Jacory Krosky?
No, I said Jacory Krosky.
What about his start percentage was?
I started Woody Marks instead.
I bet he had a pretty high start percentage.
Yes, he did. A lot of people were starting him.
A lot of people.
But I wanted to be unique and independent in the world. I didn't want to be one of the sheep. I wanted to go against the grain, and I started Woody Marks instead and got 2.5 points. So, Deebo Samuel, big bounce back year. Huge. He's looking really good this year.
I know it's not fantasy relevant, Luke McCaffrey, but still just crazy to me that he's making athletic plays every week too.
Mm-hmm. These young guys, once we start getting room.
That's the family too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The McCaffrey guys. Yeah.
That's crazy. We got a done deal. I get BTJ, Judd, and Pearsall. He gets Walker, Sutton, and Brown.
Okay.
I think that's a.
I kind of felt like that we were getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you win that trade.
Well done.
In my opinion.
I do too.
BTJ and Judkins is better than Walker and Sutton. I think.
Yes, I agree.
I don't know. I think Judkins Sutton was slightly higher. I will say if Pearsall comes in and stays healthy, you definitely won. But that is going to be that's the big question mark, and probably, the problem's just been running back. It's never been wide receivers. That's true too. Yeah, I remember your wide receivers looked. Yeah.
That's a pretty good trade. Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's fair. Everybody's getting what they want. Works.
Judkins is going to be getting a lot of.
He's going to be getting a lot of carries in that league. That's prime. First off, we both had Arizona winning. We missed that one.
Yeah. Oh.
We both had Seattle, except for you. You hedged your bets, and you said, "Well, I want Tampa Bay if Baker plays." So you were like, "I want this team if they play, and I want this team if they win. I want this team if they win. I want this team."
Well, because that's where we were at. Was that Baker wasn't practicing, and it was like, "Oh, well, they don't know if his status." And I said, "If Baker plays, they're going to win."
Okay. He played.
Baker MVP continues. I'm telling you, that man, that game-winning drive.
Yeah. It's looking. I think that he might be the favorite right now. Josh Allen is probably the favorite actually, but then we both had Detroit, got that one. I had Washington, and you had the Chargers. So what?
I'm looking to see who's the favorite.
They have the Bills as the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Josh Allen, yeah. Josh and Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Well, because Taylor Swift just dropped that new album.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not doing well, so his favor probably went down a bit.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
So, Sunday Night Football is the next one.
Yes.
That was Buffalo.
Buffalo, New England.
New England. We both had Buffalo.
Yeah,
Now, they're divisional opponents. Divisional opponents like to play hard against each other.
Yes.
It really is. It really does become any given Sunday in regards to divisional games.
Yeah, I turned it off at half, if I'm being honest. I was tired. I was sleepy. I was just like, man, this game is like so boring. I don't really care who wins. I was surprised.
Look at this second quarter that you missed out on. Yeah. Touchdown, interception, touchdown.
Yeah. Immediate touchdown drive. Touchdown drive. But the pick though, bad Josh Allen, bad. I wonder how.
It was intercepted by Mac Jones.
I wonder if it was. It's so hard to. I don't know what we can and can't show either. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot of stuff we can't show.
Yeah.
So, we had to stop. We had to stop that whole practice last season where we're playing all that Disney music all the time.
Copyright strike.
Put an end to that.
Seems like this was a big pick here, really. Then let them go up by 2.
I think that gave them the momentum, yeah.
Yeah, let them go by 2 possessions. But they did get the chance here. They tied it, but then just couldn't stop them. Buffalo's defense is just bad.
Honestly, I think it's better that Buffalo didn't go. They just. I'm happy that they didn't try to go into overtime because it would have been more embarrassing. I think this is just like, okay, it was an inevitability. Miami Dolphins, they can have their champagne or whatever. But I do feel like that it's just like,
22 for 31 for 253.
We really should have seen this coming.
Decent game for Josh, but not, the 2 touchdowns with 53 yards rushing helps.
Josh Allen led the team in rushing yards, yeah.
Never a good sign, in my opinion.
Man.
James Cook did not cook. 15 carries, 49, and 0 touchdowns. Oof.
No. Man, Josh Palmer, I was so wrong. I really thought Curtis Samuel's getting more action than Josh Palmer is right now. But on the New England side, it's kind of just a fight between Diggs and Henry for Drake May's attention. Ramondre Stevenson split carries with Travion Henderson and Antonio Gibson, but Antonio Gibson got hurt pretty good. I think he tore his ACL and he's out for the season now during this game. So it's going to be just between Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson, probably for the inevitable future. Ramondre can be a good running back. He just gets hurt. One of my favorites to come out of OU, actually.
Ramondre Stevenson?
He just gets hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of OU, there was another big thing that happened this weekend. Did you hear about that player that ran into the wall?
Mm-mm.
So OU has the original wall from the original stadium still in the stadium and built just 6 yards outside of the end zone. It's still there. We have the original wall. It's not padded or anything, and a player was streaking downfield to get a pass and didn't get it and fell down and landed on it sideways. And a lot of people were not happy about that. And we're like, they either need to do something, they need to tear that wall down, or they need to pad it up. And I think they should pad it up. A fair compromise. Because I can see the argument, it's the original wall, we can't just tear it down, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Then at least make it safer. That shit isn't even baby-proof.
Oh no, I started it. Let me see again.
Oh, Marcus Jones, I was wrong.
Oof. There's 2 people there.
Yeah.
That was a bad pick. It said that he fumbled it as well.
Man.
The handoff to the tight end.
Did you tag the Twitter handle that was in? Did you mention that was not NFL? We don't have,
We're not affiliated with it.
We're so screwed. That's it. They're going to be coming for us. They're going to send the Pinkertons after us.
Yeah. But yeah,
but no, New England wins this game. Like I said, it's any given Sunday type shit.
Yeah, divisional football is always tough to call because New England's always they're always gonna play each other hard. So we see it every division, you know. But really fantasy relevancy on the Patriots is Ramondre Stevenson with the 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it.
And that's barely.
Yeah, if it weren't for that, I don't start Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, but
the same thing over here. Not really a lot of fantasy relevance, other than if you started Keon Coleman, you're happy you got a touchdown. But
Dalton Kincaid had a big game.
Oh yeah, I guess 16 points.
Hey, I played against him.
Yeah, tight end position, 16 points is good. I will say that.
Yeah.
And obviously Josh Allen's always fantasy relevant.
Yeah.
Although having 2 turnovers.
I'll say this is the lowest. This is probably the worst game he's had this season. But
yeah.
And then finally, the big game this week. I got this one right. You got this one wrong.
Boo.
I said Jacksonville. You said Kansas City. So this came down to Trevor Lawrence getting his foot stepped on and falling down and getting up and having to run for a touchdown. I think you should watch the video of that because Chris Jones is kind of just like letting it happen, standing there, and that got a lot of controversy. People talking about it.
If I click this, it's just gonna bring up him. Oh, here we
go. This is the official NFL Twitter handle. See, here's Chris Jones right there. Do you see him on the right? It's him over there.
Yeah, I see him standing there. Yeah.
You see standing there. Standing. No, watching it. Oh, maybe. No. Yeah.
Does not make any effort. Yeah.
The least.
That's 0 effort on that play, actually. Yeah.
Like I was saying, I didn't think it was just kind of. I can see the argument that maybe it was a let him score now type thing, you know. But I also was just like, that really did look like he didn't give a shit.
Yeah. That's what that looks like. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, it said right there. Go back up a little bit. It helped that several defenders, including Chiefs defensive tackle Chris Jones, stopped on the play.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy play. Not a good way to end the game, obviously, and then like I said though, we're here. This interception here, that was a killer. We're tied with that was at the goal line, about to go up 21-14 if we score. First and goal at the 3, and so second and goal he throws a 99-yard pick. That's huge.
Man.
But then also this shouldn't have happened. This right here, this pick, this is where it should have been a penalty. So I'm not, the rest of the game, whatever, it's 2 plays.
Football.
Who knows if they're running it down? They might still peter out there and we get the ball back and come down for a touchdown. But
who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, other than that, honestly, and just a shit ton of penalties. The offense did not look bad. I mean, our drives, 9 plays, 72 yards, 5 plays, 97 yards. Punts there. One of these was, -6-yard pass. Great, on first down. That's what you do. Just weird play calls. 3rd and 16, just dump off.
I have a feeling that 6-yard loss was a screen that got blown up. So sometimes you got to try stuff.
I don't know, but still, I just think there's some weird play calling. But other than that, I still think that the offense looked good. The defense just, I don't know, like you said, gave up on plays and then just too many penalties. 13 penalties for 109 yards. You're not going to win the game if you're giving up a football field length in penalties.
Yeah.
It's
not a great game by the Chiefs.
Yeah. Undisciplined.
Yeah.
Won in possession times. Won the turnover battle. More yards. More first downs.
Are you ready to say that the Chiefs dynasty is
no
ogre?
Oh no, get out of here.
No, this should. I honestly just feel like this is what last season should have looked like for the Chiefs. You know, their team wasn't. I didn't like the Chiefs team last season.
Yeah,
and I feel like that their record should have showed that, and it didn't really.
But fantasy-wise, anyone on the Chiefs really right now is only person relevant is probably Mahomes.
What about Kelsey? He had an all right night.
Yeah.
He's also had down
7
games.
for 61, yeah. And a touchdown, yeah. Kelsey had a good game.
All right, before we move to the next thing, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back.
Oh, no. But yeah, I think, man, this game hurt, guys. This game hurt. Not gonna lie. But like I said, that was this shouldn't have happened. So everything after the crazy touchdown to end it, like whatever. Like I'm not stressing it. There's too many. Oh God, and yeah, Butker gave it to him at the 42 on that. Sad. But yeah, I'm not really the only person. Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, and probably Rashee Rice when he gets back. Everybody else is going to be a dart throw. Like Tyquan Thornton getting, 11 if you're flexing him because he'd been having some games when Xavier Worthy was out. But yeah, everybody else, Brown, Worthy, even Brashard Smith. I know some people have been stashing him. I still think it's a Worthy stash because he's been showing some flashes. But yeah, unless it's Rice, Kelsey, or Mahomes, I am not starting anyone else unless I'm just like really desperate for a bye week flex or something. Jacksonville, on the other hand, I mean, not a lot of 25-26, pretty balanced, so 18 completions, so not a lot of PPR relevancy, but Brian Thomas Jr. with the 80 yards. Looks like he's really the main guy. Etienne didn't really do much, but 3 receptions helps in a PPR.
Oh yeah, there was absolutely no way I was holding that. All right. Where are you at?
That's I was still rambling about the fantasy relevancy of any of these teams. This is the worst game for the defense, obviously. Although 3 sacks, which is I think the most sacks they've gotten. But
Chris Jones had 1 tackle, and a quarterback hit. How many millions of dollars? Harrison Butker has had as many tackles as
Harrison Butker, man, that was another thing too. That was when you were in there. Is that when Butker, this right here, we scored the touchdown and then he kicked it out of bounds on the kickoff. Like just dumb, just little things like that. Like just you're giving them probably 20 to 30 yards for free.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much they count for the penalty yards on that. Like, do they count it from where it went out of bounds at the 5?
Yeah, I guess they would.
So that was probably 35
yard penalty.
So yeah, you keep that in bounds, or even if it goes, at least it's only at the 35 if it goes into the end zone. So I guess 5 yards there, but
still they're trying to prevent boring football.
Yeah,
just kicking it out every play.
Yeah, you got to get it where they can get it, where they have to. I'm not huge on Butker, but whatever. He's the kicker you got.
I like our kicker. I think Jake Elliott's the man.
Yeah.
All right. Week 6. First is Philadelphia at New York. Now, I, for the first time all season, rooted for them last week. And that was a mistake because they lost for the first time last week.
Yeah.
Normally, I've found that if I root against the Eagles, they tend to win their games. So, I can assuredly tell you that this is a trap game. And the Giants are actually going to win this week. I know it looks like that they won't. That Eagles are primed. Saquon Barkley revenge game, another one. But I don't know. I'm trying to justify why I feel like the Giants could win just so the Eagles might win this one. But if the Eagles lose this one, how do I feel like that there's going to be like a slide or anything? I don't know.
I think that if you lose, is this like the most worrying loss? Like if right now the Eagles lose to the Jackson Dart-led Giants?
Yes.
Like
this would be a big red flag for me.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to. I will say Eagles, but now that I've said it, I know that we are in fact going to lose now. So
Thursday night football.
It's a
East
divisional
Rutherford,
game.
New Jersey divisional game.
Yeah.
Eagles have been on the slide. Oh man, my heart wants to say Eagles, but I gotta get my game somewhere, so I'm gonna say New York.
Okay.
I gotta catch up, so I have to take some counter picks. I gotta take some spicy ones.
I'm gonna say Philly just because I'm a fan. This is my homer that I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Last week I was way too confident and I got shook.
I think Philly has a good enough defense that after last week, what happened? I don't think that New York's gonna I don't think it's gonna be like 40-10 or anything like that. But I think it's probably gonna be another slog like the Denver game. I think New York is not as good of a team as the Broncos. So if I'm gonna take New York winning, to be cheeky, I am gonna take them winning 20-18.
Is that 22-18 or 20-18?
20-18.
Okay. I'm going to go 31-22 Philadelphia. If we win, it's going to be a blowout, and the Giants are going to have a couple gimme touchdowns near the end. Seems to be the trend this year. It really is actually kind of shaping up to be a little trap gamey, but we'll see. I'm gonna go full homer and go Philly on this one though.
Well, I think Jackson Dart just doesn't. I don't think he has it in him to stand up to the defense.
Let's say this is going to be the real test for him. This is going to be one of the toughest opponents he has in the division. If he can clean this one up, then that'll be a big thing.
If he beats the Eagles, it's like Tommy DeVito all over again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. If the Giants win this game, it's going to be a huge deal. But I think, I don't know. Life tends to be. I know life's very exciting these days, but it also tends to be pretty boring sometimes. And I think that's what's going to happen. It's just going to be it's going to be a blowout. Eagles are going to be like, hey, we lost last week. This is our get right game. We have a short week. We need to just go in, get it done, and move on to the next thing. That's another thing is it's a short week for them.
Yeah.
So they, there's already Saquon having to take a little bit of time off.
Should I drop Andrews for Theo Johnson?
Yeah.
He said, last question, should I drop Andrews for Theo Johnson?
Mark Andrews, man.
Hasn't he been getting...
It has not been getting good. It looks bad in Mark Andrews land.
Oh, the wrong one. Oops.
No, you do want to, receiving.
No. Is there no? You can't do it by...
Just position? No.
Oh, I guess if I do it this way. Oh, I can't even sort it here. Lame. It only goes to 50.
It's low.
Okay, well.
Oh, you're looking up Theo Johnson? Or
yeah, I was seeing how many targets he got, or how many targets he's had.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a big fan of spicy Thursday night plays.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Theo Johnson is right now.
He
had 2 touchdowns this last game.
Yeah, well, and then one against the Chargers, too.
Mm-hmm.
In the win.
His usage has been going up.
Yeah. It looks like I would say yes.
Our linebackers are not the best. Zach Bond's been making a lot of mistakes
this
year.
Just mean just in general because...
Let's see what Mark Andrews is up to.
Well, I know Andrews had a huge game
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Not last week, but the week before. Yeah, he had 8 for... Oh, it's still... it was against the Lions.
He had a 10-point game last week. Or against Kansas City.
The Lions was the big game, yeah.
And then fell off against Houston.
11 there, no touchdown. I probably would. It looks like I wish they did red zone targets on here.
Yeah.
Like they do
That would
in
make
like
a
the
huge
fantasy
difference,
apps. Yeah. But I think Pitts is my starter, but this is just a bench piece. Oh, then definitely, yeah. I would.
Oh,
I think that's a better bench, especially where the Ravens are at right now. I mean, when Lamar Jackson gets back, like obviously Mark Andrews' stock is going to go up because he's going to be getting more targets. But
I would drop him knowing that you might not get him back on waivers.
Yeah,
there's a good chance that you're not going to get him back.
Hey, you got Kyle Pitts. Who else you need?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could drop the rest of your roster and be okay.
I just bye week pending because obviously I don't off the top of my head I couldn't tell you who.
We called the Kyle Pitts bounce back year 3 years in a row.
Finally it had to happen.
Yeah, we got this. We are the professionals. You keep Kyle Pitts.
No, yeah, we're professional. No. Yeah, watch us smoke weed and give predictions.
Give predictions, yeah.
I would because
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I honestly like Mark Andrews more. He's a former Sooner. He was one of my favorites. I thought he was the Gronk of the Sooners of that era. He was like Baker's boy.
I just don't like where the Ravens are at.
But yeah, the Ravens are awful. And until they get either a better quarterback situation, which Lamar's not going to be out forever, so they're not going to trade him. They're just going to keep starting Cooper Rush for like the next week or two. I don't know. I would drop him. You have Kyle Pitts, and he's actually doing really well. But he is doing good.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'll drop Andrews. For who did we say?
Excuse me. Theo Johnson.
That's right. Yeah.
I want to look at what is his stats.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
No, he's leading the league in receptions.
Is he really?
No. God, no, that's Puka, and he has like 40 of them. There's no way.
20, though. He's the second.
That's still doing really good.
For 205, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent. I think he's just going to get more and more involved.
Which is good. He got that dad energy now,
Mm-hmm. It's the senior. Dude, if you put senior on the back of your jersey, you get better.
Yeah, that's just facts. Yeah.
That's pretty consistent.
No, yeah, I'd be happy with that. With 7 receptions. This is the only week I'd be like, but it's still 7 points better than 0.
Yeah.
Even both of these weeks, but...
And then huge game last week, 5 for 5,
Yeah.
It seems like they're finally using him right.
So we were at...
we just finished Philadelphia, New York, and we were about to hop on Denver and New York again.
Oh, yeah.
New York has 2 games this week, both of which are going to be played in New Jersey.
No.
So
Denver is in London. This is the London game again.
Oh no, this is a London game. Yeah, this one's gonna be in. Not with the Vikings this time. We want to push football, but you like the Vikings.
The Jets yeah. That's really
why these teams in London.
We want to air superiority. We're
reminding them of the Blitz.
Yeah, we're establishing
in 2 different ways.
Yeah. Giving it to them.
It's because Cortland Sutton is such a British name.
Honestly, I think the Jets. I don't know. This is the hardest neutral. I think the Denver is the better team,
but the Jets are primed for a bounce back. They're getting ready. That spring is getting loaded to win something.
They're talented. Yeah.
And the Broncos, they've been kind of on a streak, haven't they?
I mean, they beat you guys.
I don't want to talk about that. We can talk about the other games that they might have won this season.
Who did they beat? They won week 1.
And week 4. So, yeah, they're kind of on a streak right now.
They beat the Titans. Oh, yeah, because that's right. They beat up the Bengals.
Yep.
And then the Eagles. The Eagles, I don't know. None of them are legitimate wins.
I agree. I think that Eagles game should have an asterisk. I really do. That last penalty was bullshit. Everybody knows it.
I do think the Broncos are the better team. I just, I don't know. I feel like they just seem to kind of not be clicking so much on offense still. And I think New York is clicking a little bit more on offense. So I think I'm going to give it to New York.
Which game did New York win?
Was it Pittsburgh?
Huh.
No.
Interesting.
Oh, no, that's right. They lossless. That's right. Yeah. Or winless.
Curious.
I knew that.
Do you think that? So I feel like that the Jets really. I mean, they could win a game. I don't know.
No, yeah.
I don't know if it's this game. You know,
I mean, how much points have they been putting up? Is it their defense?
Their defense looks god awful.
They put 32, 10 to the Bills, or whatever. It's,
That's pretty
27,
good.
21, 22. So it looks
that's how many that their offense is putting up. The left is how much their defense is putting up.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm high. Yeah, 34, 30, 29, 27, 37.
It's looking bad.
Yeah. So and I don't think the Broncos' offense is clicking, really. That's what I'm saying,
They just beat the Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, scoring, 21, right?
21. That's respectable.
They put up 20, 28, 20, 28 against the Bengals defense. And, 21 against the Eagles. I don't know.
It's within a field goal on the other two as well.
So the most they scored is 28.
I'm going Denver. I think you're being a hater. I think the streak continues for the Jets.
I think the Jets get their first win. I'm taking it.
Oh my God, you're an insane person. You're going all New York this week.
It's London. It's London. Yeah.
It's London.
They don't have jet lag because they're the Jets.
Awful. What's the score you got?
I'll say 24-17.
No shit, that's what I wrote down. I'm gonna say 24-18 just to be different, but I wrote down 24-17.
Yeah, but you're saying the other way.
True. I'm still going 24-18.
Wow. If it's 24, I hope it's. Oh man, I hope it's 24-17.
I hope it's 24-19, just so I can say I was closer.
I hope it's 24-17, so you realize we just had a moment of high,
but
that's psychic from the football gods,
I also feel like that's probably one of the most common scores.
No, yeah.
It's gotta be 24-17.
24-17 has to be immediately up there, yeah.
Okay, next is Arizona and Indianapolis. I think one of my favorite things about
this... I'm mentalisting you.
Huh?
I'm mentalisting you.
You're mentalisting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do I got this one?
On Miami, Los Angeles.
Mentalist me into this. I come to the conclusion that whoever says it first tends to win the most games.
You're taking Miami.
I'm taking Miami. No, wait, we're on Arizona, Indianapolis.
Oh, you're taking Indianapolis. But so am I.
Okay.
$43 tickets. Whew. Go watch Colts beat up on the Cardinals.
Man, yeah, that's
Go watch a head coach lose their job.
It really is going to be Indy beating the shit out of Arizona.
First of all, hey man, how's it going?
What up? Welcome in.
We're just doing predictions, and then we're gonna look at our fantasy teams. You have Patriots defense or Packers defense rest of the season. Oh,
man, Packers defense burned me against the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think based on performance alone.
But they're coming off of a bye, so they might have been get right, use that time to actually I don't know.
Let's look at their schedule. Let's see if it loads. Maybe.
Oh, we have a doubleheader on Monday night.
Try this again. We say Green Bay. Yeah, there we go. Green Bay and
New England. New England still has to play the Bills again at some point.
True. So easy dub.
Easy Cardinals too.
Yeah, might be a little bit difficult. Probably easy. Probably easy defensively because unless the Eagles' offense has shown they're clicking more by then. Jackson Dart still rookie.
I kind of want to say Packers on this one. Well, we got to check out the Patriots.
Okay, so you're gonna have to. I wouldn't start the Lions. I wouldn't start them against the Lions.
Yeah, and this is getting close to playoff time.
Yeah, I think this Lions is no more. You know what I mean? I don't think that was just Packers defense is that good that they shut down.
Yeah, I think the Lions were just probably unprepared.
Yeah,
needed one more. They needed one more preseason.
But overall, the Packers look like. So we're getting into what week 14, 15.
Yeah, usually it's about week 15, 14 or 15 is whenever playoffs
18,
start
17,
for most leagues.
16, 15, 14. So playoffs is Bears, Broncos, Bears.
Bears don't look that bad.
Yeah, that's true.
But still, it is the Packers playing the Bears. I would put my money on the Packers.
And then,
both times.
let's see, Patriots.
Saints easy, Titans easy, Browns
should be easy. Unless they just get tore up on the ground.
Yeah, that's true.
I think their defense has been pretty good on rushing.
Falcons, Buccaneers is tough. Jets easy, Bengals easy. That Bills getting close to playoff time is kind of tough, though.
Yeah, because it'd be 18, 17, so 17, 16, 15. That's how ours is, right? 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
So it'd be Bills the first week, then Ravens, Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. And that's a divisional game, even if they're,
Yeah, and still you can lose points in garbage time too.
Yeah.
So. I kind of want to go Packers because come playoffs, that Patriots defense might not be able to keep up. Especially if Lamar's back and Ravens are playing hard again, like that could cost you that season right there, that one game. Yeah. This one, you got Bears. The Broncos could do something to the Packers. That might cost them. But...
Yeah. And, having two divisional games in playoffs is hard too.
Yeah, because the Bears could.
And you're having two away games at that.
Mm-hmm.
18, 17... So it'd be, Broncos, Bears, Ravens.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Could be the last 3 weeks if it was...
Because most fantasy leagues, or at least ours, doesn't play the last week.
Week 18, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be Broncos, at Broncos, at Bears versus Ravens. I feel like I'd probably still go Packers, myself.
Yeah, I think I'd go Packers.
But, if you don't need to drop them, maybe
switch back and forth.
I'd wait 1 week to see if they give up points to the Bengals. If they drop it against the Bengals, then I might say, well, Patriots are probably,
might be safer right now.
Yeah. But because I think this, I don't think that's one. It's a divisional game. 2, I don't think the Lions really had it together at the time like they do now. So.
Mm.
But the Commanders, same thing. The Commanders were struggling early as well.
Yeah. And
Browns are just...
Jane Daniels is back, so...
Oof.
Oh, yeah, that Browns one was...
Yeah. Good defensive game, though.
Mm.
But I'd probably... Yeah, I would probably stick with... I'd probably ride with the Packers myself.
Yeah, same. But that is a tough call. New England doesn't have the hardest schedule ever.
Neither of them are super hard schedules for defensively, I don't think.
But I think for the Patriots, the difficulty of schedule ramps up right at the end, right when you need them to pull it off the most. I think the Patriots got really tough matchups there.
Yeah, because you beat Bills on your first week at playoffs.
Yeah,
I stick with both. It's just bats and forth. But I don't care how I feel about owning two defenses. I
get it.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to run Jaguars defense the rest of the season,
Yeah.
So.
I usually just stream defenses myself, but if you have a defense that's, top 3 in the league, and I don't know, I think if you're scoring 10 to 12, I don't know, I guess depends on how your league is too. Like some leagues go negative. I know our free leagues on ESPN go negative.
Yeah.
But, it's in our league we start at 20 and then lose points, and most defenses end around, like I'd say 6 to 12 is around average.
Yeah, that's about average, yeah.
So, your defenses that are, if they're only giving up, like these games for the Patriots, obviously.
I would say ours also really cares about giving up yards.
13, 20.
That was Billy's biggest contribution to the fantasy league was we're using what he said we should do for defense, which is yards are also takeaway points. So
I also managed to pick up both Haskins and Vidal. Not sure who to start this week. Any thoughts?
I think it's going to be Haskins. Vidal, they keep bouncing him back and forth from the practice squad to the actual roster.
I think that's what we saw on the news too, that it was Haskins starting, right?
Yeah. I think Haskins is going to get the start. Vidal, man, I remember saying, 2 years ago that he was going to be the guy. Or was it last year? I think it was last year. He was my sleeper for the Chargers last year, and they got J.K. Dobbins. and that was whenever I became enlightened to the J.K. Dobbins scheme of just being good for a year and then going somewhere else and being good there and running back.
I know. I'm looking out there.
There you go. Vidal got moved up from practice squad.
Maybe that was the.
Yeah, I think Haskins is going to be, at the very least, going to be the early downs back.
Yeah, that seems to be the idea. Yes, yeah, they're not.
Yeah, you need to go up.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking for Haskins. I didn't see him.
I think he's going to be buried in the blurb.
Yeah, that's no. I said it just said that he was going to have. It said Haskins will split work. Haskins should handle more work on early downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go Vidal. I would go Haskins. I got him in our league. Being 0-5, is really cool because you get the highest waiver priority.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a mix-up. I think they're probably, they're gonna be mixing. They're gonna be splitting. Excuse me. So, I think it's kind of a,
it's a toss-up. It's a coin flip,
Haskins is probably. It sounds like if he's getting early down work, he's probably getting goal line looks first.
Mm-hmm. Which means that Vidal is probably getting change of pace work, third down.
Is he the catching back?
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume in that situation he'd have to be.
Yeah, I mean, I assume against
But they're down bad.
They're playing Miami. They're not going to be doing. They're probably going to be. It's going to be a lot of Quentin Johnson and Keenan Allen and
Miami just let
McConkey.
Just let Rico Dowdle get 200 yards on him though. So
true.
I'm running Haskins this week. So.
Yeah.
I'm sitting Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt again.
Oh,
I'm running his son. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say who are you running your other?
No, I have too many people on bye this week. I have to run these guys. Where were we at? You need to give a score for Indy. I said 28-17.
I'll say 33 to, or I'll say 38-27.
Okay. It's spooky season. We could have like a Ouija board do this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I feel like my RB is in shambles. I have Brees, Woody, and Vidal and Haskins. Oof.
You are. They are in shambles. You're right. That's an accurate take. Start Brees. He's doing fine right now. He did fine last week.
Yeah,
but I don't like the direction that Woody Marks is going.
No, yeah.
And between those last two, I would go Haskins.
Yeah. Yeah, that is rough. That's a.
Speaking of Chargers and at Miami, Miami's going to be playing hard. Chargers are kind of on a slide. Yeah. Is this looking Chargers game or?
No, I think they're going to stop there. They're not losing 30. I think they stop here. It's Miami. I mean, they're at home, but I do think LA still, even without Amari and Hampton, I think they're still the better team. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Quentin Johnson still maybe, I don't know though. Now look at me, see, I'm like Charger, but then I can't see them dropping to Miami.
What score do you have then?
27-14. Okay.
I'm gonna say 21-20 Miami. Chargers charger it. It is 17-14, and they get a field goal, and they think they put it away, and Miami just goes down there and scores, and then Herbert throws an interception, and that's just sort of, oh, damn,
Yeah. Well, it sounds like Miami's defense isn't that good, so.
That's true. That's very true, yes.
New England.
New Orleans.
I'm taking Patriots.
I think this is just an easy. It's going to be the Patriots. Does this feel like a trap game? New Orleans is
they did just come off a win, yeah. But, and they're at home again. Been trying to shop around, but no one's biting on my offer. My wide receivers, Drake, CD, Pittman, Keon, J-Mo, Coker, and Luther. And I've been trying Keon and J-Mo. Trying to pair Keon and J-Mo.
Well, with weeks like J-Mo just had, it's going to be tough to get rid of him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. I think you'd have to, like, if you want, like, a good RB1, you're going to have to get... probably have to get rid of at least Pittman and pair him with someone else probably unless Keon and J-Mo has a good game, or like you said, or someone breaks out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just need someone to break out really, and have a good game, and then hopefully someone can trade off of emotions, have a good week or two.
Yeah. Tough situation.
Yeah.
That was a tough team.
Yeah.
Next we have. Oh yeah, we need to finish New England. Who are you taking? You said New England's gonna win it.
New England's gonna win. I mean, man, I don't know. New Orleans did just come. I mean,
they're coming off a win. They're probably feeling pretty high about that.
Yeah,
and might have everything clicking together.
Yeah,
New England's
only
tends to be
3.5 point
wishy-washy.
favorite. If I'm betting, I'm a betting man. I think I'm still taking New England.
I'm taking New England. I just feel like it's gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna win. I feel like it's just gonna be. I don't want to say it's a beatdown, but it's Spencer Rattler throwing the ball, and New England has a pretty decent defense.
I think. It won't be an upset there.
I'll say 27-10 New England.
I'll say 24-13. Just throwing out numbers.
Those are two good numbers. I've heard of those.
Yeah. Cleveland, Pittsburgh. I mean, I'm just gonna say Pittsburgh because I hate Cleveland and I'll never choose them. Okay. Just for anyone watching, and if you are a betting man and you're for some reason using my advice,
I feel bad for anybody who's just like, I'm gonna spend money and bet on what these stoners believe.
I don't feel bad for them. I feel proud of them because then I get to know how I would have done. Because if they come in, because either way they're going to be really upset or really happy, and they're probably going to come back.
True.
Yeah.
These guys actually got it right. Oh.
Or like, you cost me, my entire house. I mortgaged my house.
Either way, we might get to meet a fan.
We have a fan either way.
We have a fan.
Yeah.
And we may meet them if they are happy or angry enough. Mm-hmm. So I'm also going to say Pittsburgh. I think it's just because Pittsburgh's coming off of a bye. Cleveland isn't that great, but I think their offense is getting there. It's but I feel like Pittsburgh's still just the better built team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 31-22, and I'm gonna say 30-22.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it's all Chris Boswell. That's my big spicy red take.
I am kind of on the. I think defense wise, Cleveland doesn't have any problems still. Not a lot of problems on defense, but man, they just have a QB problem, and until they can overcome the QB problem, I just don't see them. Not to say Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders isn't going to be the guy, but I just don't think right now. Have much confidence for them to be able to come into Pittsburgh and win a football game.
Do you think
this would be a huge win for Dylan Gabriel if he wins this? I mean, massive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Massive win.
That's a guaranteed. I'm going to be the starter. And yeah. Do you think that Stefanski's job is at risk? The coach for the Browns.
No.
The guy who was in charge of getting rid of Baker, the one who started all of this.
I think they're kind of like. I don't know. I think they knew they got to wait for all the money to launder from the Deshaun Watson contract.
Mm.
And I think they got like one more year on that.
Okay.
And then once that's done, then they'll probably fire him. So they'll probably let him go whatever he goes by the end of the year. Maybe Shedeur Sanders has some flashes or something. Maybe.
The tickets for this game are $163.
It is almost one of the top 5 expensive games this week.
It looks like the third most expensive game.
Fifth. $237 Cincinnati, $213 Detroit, $203 Buffalo. No tickets for the Washington-Chicago game.
Well, it's in DC, so no, it's no, National Guard's not going to let anybody.
It's not accessible.
Yeah, it's not accessible. It's going to be like one of those COVID games.
And then 114 or 163. Oh no, so it'd be fourth, I guess. Yeah.
Man, it is $45 to go see Baltimore and LA.
It's $30 to see LA and Miami. In Miami.
Well, that's because there's a hurricane over there right now. Everything's underwater. There's actually, I don't think there's anything going on there. What's their score on the Pittsburgh game?
Pittsburgh winning, say 24-10.
All right. There have been 6 scores so far, and 3 of them you have getting 24.
Hell yeah. It's my favorite number, I guess.
It's a good number. I like that number.
I don't know. It's like my in-between, I guess. I don't know. I'm just throwing. So if you throw the same number out every single time,
eventually it's going to hit.
One of the teams is going to hit. That's my strategy.
I get it.
Yeah.
I respect the strat.
Yeah.
This next game, Dallas at Carolina. This kind of feels a little trap gamey to me. Carolina just kind of pulls off these crazy wins sometimes, but Dallas is a good team. The wide receiver core is pretty banged up right now.
I'm still starting Chuba. Still starting. Oh gosh. Who is their? I'm blanking right now.
Panthers wide receiver?
No, that's Tennessee. Yeah, who's the wide receiver?
For Dallas?
No, Tennessee. Or
Tony Pollard?
Carolina.
Oh, Chuba Hubbard? Rico Dowdle?
Wide receiver.
Ted McMillan?
Is Ted their number one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hunter Renfrow seems to be the inside guy. There's another guy named Jalen Coker that just came off of injury that they're really psyched about, but I don't know if he's gonna...
Well, Leggett just came off injury too, right?
Yeah. And he got a touchdown last week.
Yeah. But so, I guess...
I think
Dallas's defense still is giving up a lot of points, so I think Carolina's offense is still, even if Dallas wins this game, Carolina's still going to be high scoring. Yeah, over under 50. Oof.
Wow.
50 and a half. Excuse me.
Who are you taking?
I am sorry. I just looked at who the favorite was for the Chiefs game. That's insane. It's Kansas City. They give a lot of credence to Arrowhead, I guess.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
No, yeah, I'm gonna take Carolina on this one.
No way! I already locked in Carolina.
Oh, did you? Dang it.
Yeah, it's too late. What are you saying? What's the score?
I'm gonna say 31-27.
I said 35-32 Carolina. It's going to be a shootout. It's not going to mean to be a shootout. It's just going to accidentally turn into one.
Accidentally turn into a shootout.
Yeah, just kind of just like, oh, they're catching up.
Across the U.S. too. That's what I've heard.
Huh?
That's why I hear that's how it happens across the U.S.
Yeah.
There's accidentally like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but in the U.S.
Children.
Next is Seattle and Jacksonville. Nice. Jacksonville is on a hot streak right now. Seattle's a pretty good team themselves. So, Jacksonville, Seattle.
Jacksonville's a favorite. They're at home. Who are you taking?
I'm not telling you. I'm taking Jacksonville.
I knew you were.
I think they're good. I think they're good. I think Liam Cohen's in a pretty good spot. I do think that there's a lot of room for improvement.
I'm taking Seattle.
And then, but I think Jacksonville they're pretty good.
Seattle by 3.
Seattle by 3.
Yeah.
What score you got?
31-28.
See, now since I said something about 24, they've all been 31.
Yep. Now I changed my number. You've done this.
My bad. I'm so sorry to have done this to you. I'm going to say 24-17 Jacksonville. I'm going to say Seattle gives it a good run, but Jacksonville pulls it out. The LA Chargers versus a very beat up Baltimore team.
Where were we? Yeah, that's
where we.
Yeah, gonna take that's the Rams though, right? Or is it the Chargers?
No Rams.
Yeah,
did I say
Rams.
Chargers?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, that's Rams.
The dog got up and I got distracted.
You're fine.
It's Rams. Baltimore. My bad.
Yeah.
There's so much Los Angeles.
Yeah,
right
Rams.
Rams, not Chargers. Rams. Baltimore.
I'm taking Rams.
You're taking Rams. Oh, I also wrote down LAC. Oh my god, this is the worst format for this.
It's LAR, you fool.
I'm also gonna. Does this feel like a trap game at all to you? Would it be a shocker to see Cooper Rush actually go out there and stop? Derrick Henry runs over this defense. They just turn around, give it to him, and he just blows
if
up.
Baltimore wins this game, I would be shocked.
But does this feel a little trap gamey as a result of that?
They're at home. No, I just feel like it's Puka and Matthew Stafford gets injured. Maybe does that count as a trap game still? If it's like because of a key injury.
I mean, I wouldn't want to say, but kind of yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I don't think it can. I think if you're gonna say trap game, no. I think you're gonna say trap game like it's with no injuries and just because of like poor play or something, you know, or like better play from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking LA.
I'm also gonna take LA. What score do you have?
27-24.
Okay, that's a good game, fair game. I think it's gonna be a little bit more of a blowout. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 37-9. I think that the Baltimore is in a very bad spot defensively and offensively. I don't think that Henry scores. I think it's going to be nothing but kicks. Tyler Loop, I think he's going to have a decent enough game, 3 field goals, but I just don't think that the Ravens are in a very good spot right now.
No, yeah. I agree. They're just really injured, really beat up.
Just beat up, man, and it's unfortunate. But afternoon games. First one we have here is Tennessee at Vegas. It is $100 to go to this game.
Yeah, it's Vegas. Because it's Vegas.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they are in Vegas.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, can you think of a couple about 3 things off the top of your head that you can spend $100 on that you think you would enjoy more than tickets to this game?
Dog food for my dog. Video games.
Do you think is there any Warhammer memorabilia merchandise that's less than $100?
God, yeah, if you buy it secondhand, or like there's models and stuff that are less, but man, it is an expensive hobby. That is for sure.
I feel like there are a lot of things that I could probably spend $100 on that I would enjoy more than tickets to this game. This is not going to be a fun game. I think this is going to be one of those like.
This is going to be game of the week.
This is going to be one of those like, oh, if you love defense, this was the game to watch.
Game of the week.
It was 12-9, but it was beat down.
44-40.
Really?
No.
Psychopath. I already wrote it down. So, who are you taking?
No, I'll take I don't want to be a Vegas hater, but Tennessee's just been doing bad too. Man, I'm gonna still take Tennessee.
Damn it! I took Tennessee.
Fine, I'll take Vegas.
No, it's too late.
No,
you already took
Vegas.
Tennessee.
No, I'll take Vegas. No, I'm changing to Vegas.
Yeah, because I said something.
I'm changing to Vegas.
But in your heart of hearts, you know it's Tennessee.
No, because I thought you were gonna take Vegas. That was what I was deciding.
Okay, fine. I'll let you take Vegas, but let it be known next week that when Vegas wins, he doesn't deserve that win. What's your score?
18-13.
Okay, that's a good game. I'm going to say 12-9. I think it's good. Like I said, it's going to be one real. I don't think this is going to be a fun game. I think it's going to be really kind of lame. All right, Cincinnati Green Bay, most expensive game of the week, $237 to see Joe Flacco in the brown. No, not brown. Orange and black.
Orange, yeah. I think this is easy. There's no shot that Joe Flacco comes in, and I think he just gets beat up by Green Bay's defense.
Just Micah Parsons just
they're coming off of a bye. Just
gonna beat the shit
at home. They're gonna demolish Cincinnati.
Are you feel?
And even if they don't do well enough on offense, like Cincinnati's offense isn't gonna,
You don't think Jamar Chase is gonna maybe pop off a couple huge gains, 178 yards. He has 2 catches for like
in garbage time.
In garbage time. Oh,
yeah, in garbage time. But like I don't see Cincinnati's defense stopping Green Bay.
Yeah,
I don't see Cincinnati's offense doing anything. Like I think this is just gonna be just a blowout. Yeah. I'm gonna say just all touchdowns, 35 to all field goals, 9. And
you're saying Green Bay?
Yeah.
I already wrote you down for Cincinnati. Sorry. I'm also going to go Green Bay for pretty much the exact same reasons. Cincinnati is a bad team. I think that how many wins do they have? They have 2 wins, and they were not. Yeah, I just don't.
One of them was with Jake Browning.
Okay.
It was his when Joe Burrow the game. He got injured. He came in went crazy.
So they have a couple, but I think that they're the most fraudulent 2-win team in the league. I think everybody's probably on that same boat.
Yeah, they would instead. Which is such. I'm sorry. This is like such Bengals fashion. It has to be said that they always for the last. The big talk has been how they always go 0-2. They always go 0-2. And so that monkey paw curled.
Yeah.
when someone said that they didn't want to go 0-2 anymore, they want to go 2-0.
We want to start the season 2-0.
They come in, they beat the Browns, and then injured Joe Burrow week 2, and then it goes monkey paw curled. We're winning this game. It's Chase. It's Jake Browning.
The fingers just keep curling. They're like, why? Yeah, we just wanted the one. What are you doing? I'm going Green Bay. I'm going to say it's going to be a beatdown. 33-10. Jamar Chase gets 1. Saves fantasy owners. Lucky them. So.
I think Jamar Chase is still going to get points in garbage time.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a good chance of him getting a touchdown in garbage time. Because I think if Green Bay's up like 35 to 7, they're gonna rest. They're gonna pull. Yeah. But in the fourth quarter.
San Francisco at Tampa Bay. This is kind of a matchup actually. Tampa Bay, they have MVP looking quarterback. San Francisco
has an MVP looking system.
They have an MVP looking system.
Christian McCaffrey's healthy. He looks good, but it's still Bucks at home, and I don't know. I think Ibuka and Baker showed like they just get it done when they need to get it done. Except for against the some teams.
Yeah.
Unnamed.
Well, it requires last minute special teams effort.
Yeah.
In order to not get it done, I suppose.
But I think they've been. I can't bet against them, especially against San Francisco, kind of beat up as well. Granted they're winning games.
They're winning games despite it. Yeah.
I think they're not going to be able to keep up with Tampa Bay's offense, or Tampa Bay will be able to, get the ball last. I'm sorry, baby girl. Oh no! Don't put me on live stream fails for abusing my dog.
She's over there now.
She's
fine.
I just dropped a lighter. Oh yes, sweet baby.
Who do you have?
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the favorite. I kind of want to say spicy San Francisco, but I'm gonna take the favorite. Say Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna go spicy San Francisco. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be 40-38.
Oof, I was gonna say shootout as well, but 31-27.
I do believe in Baker. I'm rooting for Baker. I want Baker to win, but I think San Francisco is just gonna do some. This is gonna be some bullshit. How these games go. This is gonna be some bullshit. There's gonna be some bullshit that happens, and it's gonna be like, all right, whatever. San Francisco won another one. That's fine.
Detroit, Kansas City.
Okay.
Kansas City is the favorite.
Why?
Because it's the Arrowhead, baby.
It's Mahomes. It's Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and the new album. And
I know you're taking Lions, which is fine. We've talked about this. I don't know that I think it's crazy that Kansas City's the favorite here. I don't know that
Chris Jones doesn't even want to play anymore.
I don't know that Kansas City wins the game, but I got to take him every time because Patrick Mahomes.
He had one tackle.
I gotta do it every time. It's Patrick Mahomes. I think if we can keep the game close and give him a chance.
I got you. I'm writing you down for Detroit. What score do you have?
I'm taking the Chiefs, and I'm gonna say that it is 28-27.
Oh man, that'll be a game. I like that. I'm gonna say 33-28. I'm saying 33 a bunch. No, I only said it one other time. I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think there's gonna be some Mahomes stuff there at the end. I think he's gonna exactly what happened this last week, where he's gonna have to put the team on his back.
It's not gonna be enough though, huh?
And it's not gonna be enough.
Sad day.
Yeah.
Well, that's four that I think that's four that we're splitting on so far. So I'll be getting my wins back here. Buffalo, Atlanta. Buffalo's the favorite going in. Atlanta at home.
They are not they've just lost a divisional game to not the they're a pretty tough opponent. It's not like they lost one to the Jets, but they're still probably not super psyched about losing one at all.
Who are you taking?
This is a toughie. Buffalo's the favorite. I don't think that they're about to go on a slide, so I don't see them dropping 2 in a row. But they don't have the best defense, and Bijan likes to just go crazy sometimes. You know what? Shock the world. I'm going Atlanta.
You son of a.
I'm going
Atlanta as well.
Okay. I'm saying 24-20.
I'm saying.
Actually, you know what? 23-20, and it goes into overtime.
Oof.
And that's why they lose.
Oof. I'm gonna say 31-21. Buffalo's going to get up early, and then they're going to have to not be able to settle for field goals.
You're getting as close to that under as you possibly can.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, wait. No.
That's over.
That's over. Sorry, I was looking at the Kansas City game. Just 52.
Chicago, Washington.
Chicago's coming off of a bye week. They're probably got everything right, got everything going again. Washington, however, looking pretty good. Looking not bad. Jaden Daniels is back. Deebo Samuel's doing good. Yeah. Corey Krosky-Merritt. They're looking like a not bad team again. Washington's the favorite to win. I'm going to go Chicago, actually. And that's just because I do think that they're going to get right. I'm going to say that they just do good on their bye week and keep to what they are, their game plan, whatnot. I'm going to say 28-14.
I think this is going to be a shootout.
Yeah. This is the 1 and 2 pick too. Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Honestly, I think this is gonna be a good game.
Now that you say that, I kind of want to change. I'm gonna say 28-21. I'm gonna give Jaden Daniels another touchdown.
I'm gonna say 34-31 Washington. Over big shootout. That's a good game though. It's not so bad. There's not a bad slate of games this week. Some of these don't look great. Some of these are just going to be, beat Let's look at what we get here. What is it called? 501?
506.
506 sports. Oops. So Thursday night. Okay, Sunday morning.
We're getting.
So CBS early. We're getting Cleveland, Pittsburgh. And Dallas. It looks like most people are getting Dallas, Carolina.
What's the afternoon game?
For the CBS slate.
San Francisco and Tampa Bay. That's a good game.
That's a good game. Yeah,
I'm fine with watching that.
I love watching Baker cook.
Yes.
So I'm always happy with that. Better than Cincinnati, Green Bay. Sorry, people up here. Yeah. Except for Green Bay fans, obviously.
They're gonna be happy.
That's a boring game.
Yeah. It's gonna switch over to the San Francisco game.
Yeah.
Then what was the last one again? The Fox game?
The Fox single is
Dallas. Of course it is. I don't know why I even bothered asking that. Yeah. Dallas does not have good. Look at their selection of games. They're the only one that they really have is Seattle and Jacksonville. The rest of those are not pretty.
Yeah, not a great.
Saving a little bit of money this week on Fox with Fox.
They have the late Tennessee Vegas game, but it's still only showing.
It's only no one's gonna watch this shit. Whenever that happens, that means that they don't get a noon game.
Yeah. Sad.
Well, I think I'm pretty confident this week. I think a few of these are going to be right. I went a little spicy. I'm going spicy with Atlanta. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the Bills, I wouldn't say they got figured out, but I just don't think that they're not immortal, you know?
No, I agree.
So.
I think here we can
let's now we can switch over to fantasy teams that we drafted together.
I was going to say we can, if you want to talk about, like, who do you think biggest chance at an upset?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about a big upset that could happen this week real quick.
I think based on just, obviously, spreads and over-unders is, I don't see it happening here.
No.
I don't see it happening here.
No. I know which one I think it is.
Obviously, Chiefs over the Lions, I think, is an upset, which is crazy, but that's not as crazy.
What are you talking about? They're the favorite because they're at Arrowhead and they have Patrick Mahomes.
That's what I'm saying. It should be an upset, but I'm gonna say the biggest upset could probably be, I'd see Browns Steelers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was just like, they're 1-4. Steelers are 3-1. This is like the perfect situation for the Browns defense to just go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Aaron Rodgers hurts his shoulder or something, and they're just like, he's out for the game. You know, he's fine. You know, it's a shoulder. He's back next week, but
or they just kind of shit the bed. They've done it. You know.
Yeah,
so
it just feel like they come back off the bye overconfident, and then the Browns are just like, no, we're battle worn.
And the Browns have a good defense.
Week on you. Huh?
Yeah, the Browns have a good defense.
Yep. I do think that that's the biggest potential for an upset. I'm still keeping it Pittsburgh. Yeah. You know, because I just don't think that. I don't think Dylan Gabriel's going to win that game.
And then Eagles Giants, I think, has a potential.
Man, yeah.
It's at home. They're at home. It's divisional. I mean, it's a rookie. This would be a big win for Jackson Dart. Yeah.
I think my biggest fear of this game is Jackson Dart going down and Jameis Winston coming in and just going crazy.
Could just you imagine?
Going nuts.
Oh my gosh.
37-12 Giants with Jameis Winston coming in and just balling out for an entire half.
That would be insane. And then just goes on to just be terrible for the rest of the season.
Bad for the rest of the season, you know.
But yeah, I think I think number 2 here. I think this would be number 1 for me. Number 2 would be Eagles Giants. I think that's where you're probably Colts Cardinals not.
No, I don't
think so.
Even with Kyler Murray, I just don't think that they're playing too good, the Colts, right now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they're gonna fail. I don't think that they're gonna. Do you think that they're gonna? I think they're gonna win their division, but I don't know if they're gonna win the AFC.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Colts, as they're playing right now, could make it to the Super Bowl? With Daniel Jones and Tyler Warren and Jonathan Taylor and all those guys.
If there's someone that's going to be the Chiefs killers, it's historically been the Colts. So we've always had issues with the Colts. No, it's been the Colts and the Colts and the Titans have always been
Titans, not Texans. Yeah.
But the Colts have always been our nemesis. So I don't know. Really the whole division.
The whole AFC South just has it out for the Chiefs.
But yeah,
with sometimes the Bengals being pretty mad at them too.
I could see the Colts doing it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
They keep playing how they're playing.
Yeah. So I think we both think that the Browns game is the most likely to be a trap game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the rest of them are too close to really, and I don't think that this is a huge upset.
I think that's, Patriots there's still a lot to be proven there.
But yeah.
I like them. I think I like what they're working with, but I think there's still a lot to work out, some kinks. So.
All right. On to our teams.
Our fantasy teams.
Well, here's my team first. So
okay.
Let's see. I'm 3-2. One last week. I don't know if this guy's actually keeping up. Yes, he is. Oh, no, he has Brock Bowers in. So, no, he's not. Free dubs.
Easy win.
I don't think anyone's actually here. I think they said 2.
You have Mark Andrews in this league.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
I'm not a huge Mark Andrews fan, but I just...
and you have the Rams defense. They lost you 2 points.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
You still won.
Yeah.
But it was close.
But yeah, I'm not too still upset with my team. I don't know. I'm still probably just rocking with Mark Andrews, especially, whatever. Juwan Johnson, maybe, I guess.
He's going to be looking a little bit less time. You still have Ollie Gordon in this league.
Oh, yeah, I do. Quinn Johnson.
And Rasheed Rice. He's suspended, right?
Yes. I need to drop him. Spencer Schrader, sad.
Mm-hmm. You just click on drop.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's what. Where is he? Let's see.
You got Chris Boswell there against Cleveland. Cam Little, Joey Sly's #1 in the league.
Dang.
From what we saw,
I'm taking Sly.
He's questionable.
He's questionable.
What's that Q tag? Here we go. He didn't practice Wednesday.
Well, I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. It is Wednesday, so. My buddy.
How long is
What?
Oh, I'm just thinking to myself if I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone I really need to pick up.
Yeah.
You never know who gets injured,
Exactly.
These
free leagues, there's sometimes good people, but
I'm gonna look. Let's see if there's add flex Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley's not bad.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts is available in this league.
Oof, okay.
You got to get that.
I'll take Kyle Pitts over.
You got to get Kyle Pitts for Ollie Gordon.
I just drop Mark Andrews.
You could.
Nah, I'd rather have.
You could also run 3 tight ends. Rename this the tight end Tennisons.
Juwan Johnson. Do I want? I'm gonna drop Juwan Johnson. And then, let's see who else.
Okay.
I want to just grab Calvin Ridley.
Hassan Askins is there. Who's Tyquan Thornton?
Tight ends.
Hollywood Brown.
Who are these people?
We must be in a deep league. Mm-hmm. These guys are popping up. Kendrick Bourne is there. I think would be a pretty good pickup right now since there's so many San Francisco receivers out.
Yeah.
You got a few different little options here.
It doesn't really matter.
You should click on the plus minus.
I don't care what other people think. I'm my own man.
Mm-hmm.
Haskins, yeah. I guess I'll take Haskins over Ollie Gordon. I'm fine with that. Let's see. Let's put. We'll take DK. I think Quentin Johnson is gonna slide more.
I think he's gonna have a good game.
Questionable for
limited. He's gonna be playing.
Yeah.
What was Kamara's Q? Well, he always has a tag on him and comes back and is fine. Oh, he hurt his ankle
in practice.
Oh,
it's a little something.
Interesting. You'll have to check back in him and Joey Sly.
I'll put in Pollard for now. Okay.
You're not gonna start in. What I would do is I'd put in Dobbins for Pollard, and then
start a flex.
And then start a wide receiver there at flex.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson's pretty well. He's gonna have his name on him?
Yeah.
Patrick Surtain on him.
Yeah.
DK is gonna have Denzel Ward on him.
I mean, there's really nobody.
Kyle Pitts is gonna go off. Primetime Kyle Pitts.
There's nobody really that I want to swap out for Pollard. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I'm fine with it.
I think it's a pretty good team.
With it.
I think you're fine.
Oh, let me turn
How's it looking? Yeah, you're gonna win, and yeah, he's still starting Joe Burrow. So I think you're set.
Another free dub.
Another free win.
So
that is the problem with free leagues.
Doesn't matter what I do.
Doesn't matter. You sit Josh Allen.
Sit him.
All right.
You got no buys right now, so you're good there.
This is me. I won last week, but we don't need to talk about that win because
you beat the Ku Klux Klan.
That's
a good thing.
I did do that.
That's a good thing.
I beat them.
You beat the KCC.
Mm-hmm. They're doing bad.
Kansas City Chiefs. Do you think that's a?
Maybe it might be a reference to something.
Oh no!
I don't know. Drop Omarion Hampton, please. Oh, put him in my IR spot. Wait, where can I put him in my IR spot?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the IR just doesn't. Maybe that's what this is, the extra bench spot.
Maybe.
I don't think you had a bench spot.
Put in Kyle Pitts in my flex. Yeah.
Kyle Pitts in the flex spot. Buka.
I think that's a
good team.
That's actually a pretty good team, actually.
Yeah. Let's look at your matchup against Titans. Is he 2-3 and 7th? Everyone.
Oh, he's keeping
playing.
up with it. He's keeping up with it. Oh no.
Let's see. Let's look at his bench. Who does he? Yeah, he's keeping up with it.
Yeah. All right. So it's actually going to be a tough team.
Yeah, he's projected to win by a point.
Well, let's fix that.
See, it's saying it likes Josh Allen better than Baker Mayfield. True for fantasy, and I guess probably in
put in Breece Hall over Kyle Pitts. Man,
Breece Hall over Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm letting these projections sway me, but
weird. All right, there you go. You're projected to win now. Does that make you feel better?
I do feel a little bit better now.
Oh, there you go. You feel better?
I feel a lot better. Yes, okay. I do feel better.
All right, here's our team. Won last week. This guy was not keeping up. Let's go, free dubs.
Let's go, free dubs.
But I mean, we scored 133. And
we'll take it. That's what this channel's all about.
Well, we're the highest scoring in the league.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, we're not. 146.
Oh, yeah. Well, we tried. Yeah, that's the name of the team. Yeah, that's fun.
Dang.
Man, yeah, this was a pretty good week for some teams. Some players went real crazy.
Oh, I went off in our league. I was high scoring. Let's go. You know how it is, baby.
Let's go.
I'm always up there.
I was like, don't we have a league where we have both JSN and Ekbuka?
Let's see.
All right. Let's get Hampton out of there.
Yeah. Let's put in Krosky Merritt.
And I think we should put in a Dunze for Worthy.
Worthy, that's fine.
We should drop Malik Neighbors.
Broncos over Cardinals.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. Should we put in Packers over Cincinnati? No, you just did that.
Packers over Broncos?
Yeah.
Oh, they're at the Bengals. You're right. Yeah. Drop players. You want to drop
Malik Neighbors. Where's this Cardinals defense coming from?
Oh, I don't know. We were high. I assume that we picked it up because we had the spot and we were just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds right.
Dropping Malik Neighbors. Do we want to drop him in Hampton?
He might come back in a few weeks.
Okay.
But for my team, yeah, I was just going to get rid of him.
Bench. Players. Flex.
Let's pick up Devontae Adams. Get that guy real quick. Don't know why he's on waivers. Yeah.
I don't have to drop anybody, right?
No. We just dropped 2 people. You can just click continue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, perfect. We gotta wait a couple days for that one, but
yeah.
We can get Tony Pollard. We can get Bo Nix, Ramondre Stevenson, Son Haskins, Rico Dowdle.
Darren Waller.
We can get Darren Waller.
So many tight ends.
Mm-hmm. Man, it was just a couple of years ago that tight ends just were not that good, and the tight end pool was awful. And now it's just like, dude, your tight ends should be getting 15 points each week. That's just how it is. Most tight ends are. Who are you thinking? I'm gonna let you decide this one. any player you want. I think I like Sam Laporta, and we have Mason Taylor, so I think we're okay on tight end.
Yeah.
I think if anything, our wide receivers. Oh, we're about to get Devontae Adams.
Oh, so we have one bench spot.
Oh, let's pick up Rashee Rice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We do need another running back at some point, though.
Why? I like Gibbs and Merritt.
Yeah, I guess it would just be Gibbs and Bill for a bit.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. That's true. We're just gonna run running back on flex or wide receiver on flex. Oh yeah, we're gonna crush this guy. Yeah. I think it looks like he's keeping up with his team because he's sitting Bucky Irving and Minnesota. Are they on bye this week? Yeah, this guy's keeping up with it.
Yeah.
And he's 0-5. Oh, poor guy.
Rough. Yeah. You.
He's about to be 0-6. Sorry, brother.
I'm happy. Hey. Happy with the team.
All right. Yeah, me too. That's a good one. And we have one more, right?
Nope, that was it.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Won this one too.
Okay. Nice. Sorry, Tone. We got to get Jordan Mason out of there.
Well, I guess
Chuba's fine.
Do that. Jordan Addison out of there. I don't mind Devontae Smith.
I'm cool with Devontae Smith, yeah. I'm fine with running Travis Kelce and Tyler Warren.
Giants defense versus Philly.
Nah, we got to change that.
Really?
Why did we pick up the Giants defense?
Because they played
New Orleans. Okay.
Yeah, the Saints.
Oh, and that's why we picked up the Cardinals defense because they played Tennessee.
Exactly 0 points.
Wow.
Hey, baby, we didn't need him.
Go. Didn't even need him.
Didn't need him.
The other guy played. I mean, he had a good team.
Yeah.
On paper, we should have lost this game.
We just had a better. What do you mean on paper?
Well, on the right, I mean, look at all those guys. I mean, it's Jahmyr Gibbs and Garrett Wilson and Quentin Johnston and Jackson Smith and Jake. We should have lost this game, you know?
I don't know.
But
I think we did a good job.
I think dueling Travis Kelce and Tyler Warren is working out for us. So let's get a defense. Let's not do matchup because that didn't work out for us.
That's the whole point of streaming defense.
It didn't work, though.
Who cares? It
Okay,
didn't work one time.
Who do we say is going to have who do you think is going to score the least amount of points this week? You said it was going to be Cincinnati. Is the Green Bay defense available?
No,
That'd
shot.
Be wild, yeah. I say it's going to be Baltimore, the Rams. Yeah, Rams. They're playing. They have Cooper Rush. They're playing against Cooper Rush. I think, yeah. We have to drop. Yeah. Perfect. How are we looking next week? Now, they did just give away -2 points last week, and that wasn't fun, but I think
this person. Free win, baby.
Free win.
Joe Mixon.
Were they starting Joe Mixon? Man, they literally just walked in the draft and then didn't.
Yeah.
What's their bench look like?
Ted McMillan, Chris Olave, Javonte Williams.
Man. They have
Keenan
Javonte.
Allen.
Man, they've had Javonte Williams on the bench the whole time.
They actually had Keenan Allen, Javonte Williams. Yeah.
Man, so that's one of the heartbreaking parts about the free leagues is.
Let me send him a trade. Let me send him a trade request.
Yeah, send him a trade. Give him. See if they'll take I don't know, Jordan Mason for Javonte Williams and Keenan Allen and Chris Olave. Justin Jefferson.
Do we need to make it a fair trade?
No.
Let's see. We want Javonte. He's sitting on his bench, so just give us Javonte.
Yeah. Throw Puka on there.
And Puka for
Lamar Jackson.
And wait, what?
Just Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. And Malik Neighbors, no.
Yeah, no, because then he'll know we're fucking with him.
Yeah, Jalen Moore, no, Jordan. Wow, man, throwing Puka on there makes it hard to even put.
I'm serious. Well,
hold on. So
seriously, put on Lamar.
Devontae, Lamar, and We gotta make it seem a little bit serious. Addison.
Okay. Yeah. Now that is bullshit. But if he takes it, that'll be dope.
Wait. We'll throw Jalen Ward in there too.
Okay. Wait. Well, and then you go to the other side. Give us Ted. No, Chris Godwin.
Take Chris Godwin. He's
a link to our channel.
Do I? No, sir.
Yeah, it's just a question mark.
I just want him to get the email and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. We'll see. If he takes it, that'd be crazy.
All right. Yeah, that's all.
How are we looking next week? Oh, did we already do that?
Yeah, he's the guy that.
We just went down that road.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we are looking pretty good. Our fantasy teams, not the ones in real life. I'm looking awful. I'm 0-5.
I'm coming off of a big win.
Should be a pretty good slate of games this weekend. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. I don't think we have. Do we have any more football stuff?
No, but I mean, we got time if you want to just fuck around. I don't care. We can. I don't know what we'd want to do though, but we can get off of here though.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Later.
Oh wait. We're not going to be here next week.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I knew we were forgetting something. Q's not going to be in town, and we're going to be able to pick it up the week after that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Should.
We'll see.
Okay.
Be touch and go.
So, we'll see how it goes. We'll maybe comment on the channel. I know you can do that. And just say, hey, no, nothing next week either, type thing. Hopefully this isn't too terrible.
All of our viewers are...
All of our viewers.
Yeah, they're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, we get people sometimes. And it might mess with our... whatever we have, rhythm we have going on. So, but... until next time, we'll see you.
Later.